Sports Encyclopedia. USD Kim. Got Trent in the cut. Yeah. Where you at, man? In the gym shooting, I'm Durant. You ain't shooting John Moran. No fucking stupid, we ain't losing. Grind like something to prove it. Came to conclusion that it's proven. Yeah, I'm proven with a reliable source. Straight from the mouth of the horse. Smitty and JB and Smitty from West Coast to your side. Worldwide, we in your city. Keep it 150. We never change what's happening. Hurdle and get it cracking. No capping, we never lack it. Light them up, better stay in your lane.
There's only three Lakers that I would not look the other way if I saw them motherfuckers coming. That's Kareem, that's Worthy, and that's Coop. The rest of them damn Lakers, fuck them.
That's bullshit that Robert Parrish said.
Coop, you know I got your back like a backpack, boy. Fuck Robert Parrish. You know he ain't shit. It's all good. You know, fuck the Celtics, all of them.
We see you like shit, you fucking slap dicks. Issues get pressed so past it, don't get sacked like bags and baggage. Smitty and Jason Brown, killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap. Smitty and Jason Brown, we killed it, yeah, it's a rap. We what the game's been missing, we switched it and filled the gap.
To put the fear of God in these motherfuckers!
Yeah, we're in the building. It is Pregame Friday, so strap in. Tap the like if you haven't typed it already. It's about to get real. We got Big Matt McChesney joining us, Big Shaun King joining us, Smitty and I on a Pregame Friday. Lots to break down, plus tonight's football game, another NFL game overseas or wherever, Brazil, whatever you want to call it. Not here in America for the American fans. That's where it is. That's where it's not. We know where it's not. Roger Goodell continues to ruin the sport. But we'll dive into it. CeeDee Lamb is a bust, just FYI. 3 more critical drops, and Dallas goes down in a valiant fight. Dallas has no rhyme or reason on defense at all. I watched the game, broke it down, no gap integrity, no edge, and looked slow at times. The second half, Dallas got better versus the run, but still had no answer for Jalen Hurts because they don't understand gap integrity. And they played the tush push as well as you could probably play it, but that play is just such a bitch-ass cheating play that there is no stopping it. Just stop saying the dumb shit that the play is legal and it should be allowed. Stop. And it's not. Watch the fucking game last night. It's a fucking mockery of a play. It's a joke, and it absolutely needs to be thrown the fuck out because the defense literally cannot do anything to stop it. And there's no fair fight in this one. So stop just saying, just stop it. You can't stop it. Dak spit first on Jalen Carter. No. Near him in an instigating way. Yes. 1,000% he absolutely did. And he got what he wanted out of it. Great job, Dak, by instigating it and getting the best player on defense ejected. However, it's a bitch move by a $60 million quarterback. It's a bitch move by a guy that gets paid $60 million. You make $60 million and you got to do bitch-ass shit to win? And still lose? You are overpaid, along with the most overpaid wide receiver in football. And it showed last night once again. But what does JB know when he says CeeDee Lamb's the most overrated wide receiver in football? I've been telling you guys this for 3 years. Now, finally, some of you guys fucking know-it-alls are seeing it. The Cowboys fumbled. Cowboys dropped balls. The Cowboys couldn't make plays when you had to. This is no different than any big playoff game that you guys cannot win. It was game 1 versus the defending champs. It's about as close to a big playoff game as you can get to start a season. Jalen Hurts, sorry. I'm tired of hearing about the top 10 shit. You're an average as it gets. You are the most average quarterback, the most average winning quarterback that there's ever been in the NFL history. Let me break it down. Yes, he wins. He is a system guy. He runs the system great. And guess what? He's about as average as I've ever seen on a loaded roster, and I'm standing on it. He does what he can on a loaded team and wins football games. So all the ineptitude, all the shit that he doesn't do well or even average gets overlooked by the casual fan that bets every single day on BetUS, TV, and Underdog. Yeah, that's what you guys are. You guys are just bettors, and you have no fucking idea what the film looks like. He has 2 great wide receivers, and he can't get them the football. 152 yards on a horrible secondary, 0 touchdowns. Come on, people. Stop the cap, as y'all would say, with this top 5 or top 10 shit. He's not even fucking close. But what do I know? What I do know is we are on a free game Friday with my main man, the Naptown Finest, East Side 317. LeBron hairline having, Lamar Jackson loving, AR5 defending. Caitlin Clark swinging. And no longer Fox having. Big Smitty. You look horrible. You gotta fix the setup.
Baby, shut up.
It's dark right now, homie.
I don't care. I don't care.
You're dark, bad drop, bad shit.
I don't care.
Horrible background.
I don't care. I don't care. Free game Friday. The show was loaded. We got a great show.
They say
football is back. And you want to start off my segment with
you got shit all over your face, homie. You got white shit all over your face. I don't know what that is, homie.
Where at?
I don't know, but it ain't negativity. It's truth. Like, you look tired. You didn't even do a show till
I'm not tired at all, homie. Not tired
horrible
at all.
Background. Lighting's horrible.
Why are you breaking down what I look like? Hold on. Slow your time out real quick, homie. Time out.
Because the lighting's so bad, it's showing everything.
I just got on the show. We just got on the show. We over here supposed to have an amazing free game Friday, high energy, everything.
Real show.
I'm not tired. I slept amazing last night. I feel great.
Real show.
Talking about what I look like and all this. I didn't say nothing about the wrinkles on your face, homie.
Your shirt.
I didn't say nothing about your wrinkled ass shirt and all that. I didn't say nothing about that.
Your shit saying?
No, I ain't saying that's sweat, homie. That's passion this morning. That's passion.
Sweat
already? What are you talking about? I was doing jumping jacks and push-ups during the whole intro. What are you talking about, homie? Slow down. This show means something to me. This show means something to me. That's the difference between me and you. Your eyes look all red and face all wrinkled. You got bags under your eyes and your shirt is wrinkly as hell and you look dirty. Like you want to do a whole breakdown right now. Let's do it. Let's please do it.
If it meant something, you'd have been here last night.
Man, stop, homie. I'm not driving out there 2 hours every single fucking day. Do you understand when I drive to your house? That's 3 hours pretty much of my day just down the drain. Don't shrug and do all that. I got more shit to do.
You crying? You gonna cry right now? You gonna cry?
More shit to do, homie.
Guess what?
All you do. This is all you do.
Guess what Americans did? Guess what Americans did? Guess what did for 30 years? I had to drive 3 hours a day for 30 years working 9 to 5. And
you had no choice.
You want me to cry for you, homie?
You had no choice.
You all victim. You're sorry, victim. You want me to cry for you?
Why did we shut down the studio downtown then? Why did we shut down the studio downtown?
I did that.
That's a tough drive for me every single day, man. That's a tough fucking drive for me.
I did it. Whole year, homie. Whole year, homie.
Yeah, homie.
He didn't set it up. Without you, you never shut up. Smitty never even shut up until one time.
You're a liar. I helped moving all the heavy shit. We flattened out the fucking poster on the back.
Yeah, I knew that. You only go back to that. You only go back to flattening the paper. You only go back to flattening the paper, homie. That's like the
hardest part.
That's like number one thing for you.
That's the hardest part.
And you did a horrible job.
And I helped you put together the tables. I did all type of stuff. I mean, stop it. Get out of my face. And I went in there and moved stuff out. What's going on, chat, man? We here live, man. I'm lit right now, man. We got T Bishop in the chat. We got all the memory Ill Bill, Luigi Bronco, Jack Holiday, all them, homie.
What are you lit from?
Fuck, homie. Why you acting like you're mad? You wanted to be here.
I did what you asked me to do.
You wanted to be here.
You asked me to do that.
You wanted to be here, homie.
You asked me to do that.
And you didn't go to one. I told you to go to a specific one where there's 3 women treating you like a king. They're pouring you whiskey in your cup. They're massaging your hand. They're getting your feet going. It's bad all around. Sisters all around. You got the TV with the game on right there. You went to the regular little one and all the women go to, homie. Stop. What?
Can I explain why I did the video?
Sure.
So I did titties and tequila last night, homie. I had to take the broad to get her shit done. And I had to like get her shit. I had to get her little outfit or whatever, the fucking all this other shit. And she had to go do this. So that's why I did it. So there's my defense, homie. So don't act like I just go all the time. Nah, I was like, fuck it. It is what it is. I'll go with her, fuck around. Then I was doing it and she fucked the little young fucking jabbed the shit out of me, homie.
Oh, yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. You got to mess
up
toe.
I was like, you little fucking Otani. And then, so this, I fucking got up because she got my whole shit on the other side, like operation. Like she put cotton in my shit because I had like an ingrown a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway.
Like stinks so bad. Oh my God.
Crazy. And then, feet clean them up. And then,
you don't even use towels.
Then I was like, God damn, you know what? Let me think about this. Let me film this. So then that's why, and listen, it was like Galen Williams chasing down Ryan Williams. Yes, it was. But at the same time, I said, Smitty told me to do this. Smitty said he swears by it. Smitty goes to once a week. And I'm like, damn, Smitty does this once a week. So I tried it. I tried it out. I mean, I did it one time before. I said, I'll never do it. I lied. I did it. All right. I don't know if it's a lie, but it's subconsciously I lied, I guess. So I did it. And so there's my fucking reaction. There's my breakdown, homie. That's why I went. I had to take the bitch there. So anyway.
Take the what there?
The broad, homie.
Yeah, you better stop calling women that, homie. I don't know why she had to get her toes done. She had on high heel boots last night. Her toes was out all night. Like, well, what was the urgency in getting her toes done? Like yesterday, like I had to have it right there yesterday. It wasn't no urgency, homie. She played you. He said, "I'll come over tonight, but you gonna buy me your outfit."
That wasn't the original. That wasn't the original outfit, homie.
She played. She hustled.
That wasn't the original outfit, homie. So all the shout out to all the new Patreon members, man. We're gonna make that show go down and crack it, but that wasn't the original outfit, homie. Mm-hmm. She was gonna wear like one of them. What is it called? Those fucking things that push up the titties, like the old
push-up girl.
Nah, the corset or whatever.
Oh yeah.
She was gonna do that with some heels, and like that was the original plan. But we were out of time. It was a lot of shit because she lived out by you and shit.
I live by you don't know where I can live at. I moved since the show started. So.
She lived right there on like Prairie. So I just like fuck it. I was like, let's get this party started, and then that's what it is, man. So anyway, let's dive into quarter today real quick. We got a lot of free game Friday act going on. Big Matt will join us. Shaun King will join us. Show's powered by BetUS TV and Valor. Make sure you head on over there. Use the promo code CoachJB. Get 20% off on all you guys buying cases of Valor. Shout out to you. Let us know in a review or take a picture of what you guys think about it, because I actually like it or I wouldn't even endorse it. So shoot us a picture and a review if
with
you
the
buy
hashtag
it.
too. With the hashtag, yeah, we'll get on the show.
Yeah, we have seen you guys are buying them, so we appreciate it. But quote of the day, Smitty. Focus on where you want to go, not on what you fear.
That's pretty good. That's a good, solid quote. It's nothing that I'm going to put in any sort of ranking. It's not special. It's not unique. It's not anything that's different. But it is a good quote. It's solid.
You know why though?
Why?
Because your energy's average today. So you already had a negative mindset coming into the show, even though it's a free game Friday and you were hyped up. Your energy's negative. Your background, your shirt's sweaty. You have a horrible aura around you. Character's evaluation, aura. My character evaluation of you today is very, very mid, as they would say. So that's all I'm saying. So you're automatically going to have a negative thought about me, whatever I say. So that's how it goes.
Well, I respectfully disagree with everything you just said. You've been wrong on a multitude of occasions, actually more times than not. This is one of those times. I'm in a great mood. It's Friday. It's my favorite show of the week. Weekend is here. Free game Fridays is when we just go out here and just be us. And to me, those are the best shows when we don't have 25 guests. So I love the free game. I love coming in here, talking to my people and doing all this and that. And you came in with immense negativity going at me, saying I look tired, my face was messed up.
I didn't say your face messed up. It was dark, homie.
We are a live show. You my co-host. It's supposed to be Batman, Superman. It's supposed to be partners. It's supposed to be this and that. We're supposed to go into this thing as a unit, as a team. I lift you up, you lift me up.
Yeah.
But instead, we go at each other the whole damn 3 hours. We hate each other on the same show that we co-host. Yeah. It's crazy.
I mean, that's what it is.
I've never been on a show where co-hosts go at each other the whole time.
That's why it's different.
Yeah. That's why I'm putting hands on you one day.
That's why it sucks. Manny Black said that's why it sucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I don't know. Anyway, contrary to belief, brought to you by Valor. Make sure you head on over there. 20% off, Coach AB. Smitty, you don't need permission to be great today. Contrary to belief. Real simple. You don't need permission, homie. You don't need permission to be great today. I don't need to give anybody permission. I don't need Maine Black's permission because Maine Black, I fucked your girl.
Really?
Contrary to belief, Maine Black.
His girl.
Yeah.
How you know it was his girl though?
She told me. The pussy's horrible.
Really?
So, yeah, I don't understand why he fucks with her. Like, she's fucking horrible.
So for you, it was like a one and done situation. Like you'll never do it again, probably. Like it's just. Like,
I was just gonna do anal, and then the bitch was like crying because my shit was too big. She said, and all this other shit. So I was like, fuck it. So then I just slapped her around the face with it, and then her mom came in. I fucked that bitch too.
Oh, you had a threesome, or you did like separately, like one, like the daughter, and then was it a threesome, or did you do the daughter and then the mama separately?
I made the mom watch.
Really? Hold on, what's that called? Because like when the husband watched the wife get pounded, it's called like a cuck or something like that, or cuckold or something like that.
I don't know.
If the mama watch, what is that?
The MILF or whatever. Oh no, that's what they are. Yeah,
that's what they are. That's literally like the.
But his bitch ass mom, not even that old.
Well,
Because he young.
Oh, you talking about no. I'm confused. You talking about the girl's mom, not his mama. The girl's mama watch, not his mama.
No, his mom. This guy in the chat.
Why would his mom watch you and
because
his daughter-in-law?
His mom wanted to fuck me, homie. I don't know. Ask him. He's been talking the whole fucking chat, so he knows us like crazy. That's all he's been doing. He's a member too, so fuck him. For every member, just so FYI, and all you Patreon members that want to come in, shout out to all you guys that are new. But everyone that bitched and moaned last night and wants to go. We'll replace you with 2 other guys. Like, I don't understand why you don't get it. You don't get how numbers work. So you can bitch all you want. It was the first fucking show of the year.
I don't know. What were they saying?
They wanted the titties out, naked, fucking. God damn, homie, it's fucking day one.
I ain't gonna lie, JB. The titties should have got shown at least once. I'm not gonna be real with you. You promoted titties. You promoted titties. You kept pushing titties. It was called Titties and Tequila. And what Harry said, you finesses, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You my homie, but 2 days can be true. You did finesse a little bit. Like it wasn't even one like quick little boom. It was no titties.
Nah, that's a producer. Design, homie. By design. Don't get it fucked up.
You a scammer, homie. You a con art or something.
Nah, you gotta wait. You gotta instant gratification ass motherfuckers. All these motherfuckers want right now. Here's what happens, Smitty. Let me teach you a little business.
All right, please.
You show the titties, and then they delete their membership after 1 month.
No, they don't. They want more titties.
No, they don't.
That's how dudes operate.
No, they don't. These guys are gay. Huh? The generation's gay. They're like Freddie Mac. They're soft pussy. They want, but they don't want to give you shit, homie. They want you to show the shit right now. To gimme. They're all bitch.
They're members.
They do you. They try to finesse you, but when you do it, they say you're a finesse. No, you finesse, motherfucker. You already canceled membership because you're gay. That's really what it is. They want to see the titty one time. These motherfuckers will sit in the corner and jack each other off, homie, over one night.
So
and then bitch them
one night of titties and they're good. Like
that's all. It's a bit. They do the gay shit. Huh?
So a couple days later, you had another girl, another woman. You had Pittsburgh Steelers there, Greece, everything. They're not gonna want to see her.
Yes, we're gonna have a shit load of different broads, homie. Like it's
I'm saying, that's my point. So that's why I disagree with your statement. They're not gonna leave after one because it's gonna be a rotation of them coming every single week. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian.
We get doing. The ones that wait around be like, damn. I mean, dog, I've set it up to where every single paying member gets free merch.
I know. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't think they're.
I want to give at least something back right away from the gate so they get merch.
That's what I'm telling you. I disagree. They're not going to jump off the membership.
Yeah. Then we're going to make some, fire, shit. Like, I ain't no streamer, so I got to learn how to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Don't get mad at them.
We need, drinking game, all kinds of shit. We're going to do all kinds of shit.
I'm going to do a full rundown. And
three boom, striptease. What is it called? Truth or Dare? Truth or Dare.
All that. Never have I ever.
Titty comes out. Boom.
Never have I ever. Boom.
Yeah, boom. You know what I mean?
Betting on the game. I'm gonna send you a whole rundown how I think things should go, but you better listen to it because I've sent you multiple show ideas over the last summer, and you didn't even look at it once, and I wasted my time. I wasted like an hour of my day for no reason. So,
yeah,
even right there, you didn't listen to it. So I'll chat real quick before we go.
I want to be Cy Kennedy, homie.
I know when JB don't listen to me because I'll say something and then he'll respond like, "Yeah." And he'll just change the subject. So that means he wasn't listening, by the way.
Poll question. Let's dive right into the day. Matt will join us here in a little while. Who sped first? That's the question. Listen, I know we saw all the video. Jalen Carter got ejected. A quarter goes by. Then they start showing another instant, a little angle. Shows Dak kind of spit casually in between his two linemen on the ground towards Carter while he looked and smiled at him right there. As you see, there's going to be a bunch of different philosophies and arguments on this one throughout the day on every single person's show. So since we're the first thing going, Smitty, who sped first?
Yeah, let's get it, man. And it's obvious and clear to answer the question. Dak, he spit first, just the general spit, but he did not spit on Jalen Carter. He actually had a full breakdown explanation after the game of what went down. And you can always say people are lying, this, that, and the third, but I actually believe him. And if you look at the wide angle, he's in his huddle, chilling with his O-line, whatever. He has to spit, as a lot of football players spit on the field. That's like a normal thing. He walks up past his O-line, so he's not spitting on his O-line, and spits on the turf. He doesn't get on Jalen Carter. He doesn't get on him. He looks up. Jalen Carter's staring at him. So whatever. He looks at him. He says something to him. Jalen Carter basically walks up to him and says, did you spit on me? They go back and forth, and then he got spit on. Matter of fact, play the video real quick of Dak talking about it after the game.
I probably spit 1,000 times throughout the game. Especially game day, maybe even in general, and something I guess I'm not proud of. But in that case, he was trolling, I guess you could say, trying to mess with Tyler Booker. I was just looking at him. I was right here by the two linemen, and guess I needed to spit, and I wasn't going to spit on my lineman, and I just spit ahead. But I would say he was back there where Jory was in that sense, and he asked, or he goes, "You trying to spit on me?" And at that point, I felt like he was insulting me. I wouldn't spit on somebody. I'm damn sure not trying to spit on you. We're about to play a game. I'm wondering why you're trying to mess with the rookie. And so when I stepped through, I actually say the words what the hell would excuse me, but I'm probably even more colorful. What would I need to spit on you for? And he just spit on me in that moment. And it was more of a surprise than anything. Refs obviously saw it through the flag. I was like, hell yeah, we get 15 yards to start the game off. Didn't realize he was getting ejected. Unfortunate that he did. Hell of a player. Changed our plan and our blocking scheme, as I've told you all right before the week, that we're going to protect against him. So helped in that manner, but I don't wish for anybody to get out of the game. I'm sure he probably regrets that to some extent. I'm pretty sure he knows I didn't try to spit on him or wasn't even aiming to spit on him.
All right, so listen, I actually believe Dak, but let's say you're on the side of JB and you don't believe him.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Yeah, I believe him. I don't think he's We have zero evidence of Dak ever doing something like that.
We actually do.
With Jalen Carter, we got evidence of him being a dumbass. We got evidence of him all the way back in college, his time in the NFL, doing dirty shit, dirty plays, and stupid stuff that hurts his team. This ain't new. It's just another thing that Jalen Carter has done. He's the best defensive tackle in the league, either him or Chris Jones. And he before you even snap a play, you're going to do something idiotic and spit on your opponent. And clear eye view too. It's not like you're doing it trying to. First of all, you should never spit on anybody. To me, it's the most disrespectful thing you could do besides slapping somebody. It's very extremely disrespectful as a man to spit on somebody. Number one, but number two, any event you feel like Dak disrespected you and you feel like Dak did try to spit on you, Be smart about it. You're about to have an entire game going against him. He's the quarterback. You're the best defensive tackle in the game. You're going to see Dak this game for sure. You're probably going to get a sack. You're going to be in a position where you can put hands on him, be in a pile, whatever. If you want to get your lick back or do something dirty, do it within the game. Do it in a smoother way. Be smart about it if you just really had to get him back. But like I said, Dak didn't get no spit on his cat. If he did, Jalen Carter would have said something post-game when he got interviewed in the locker room. He didn't bring it up. He said, hey, I messed up. I'll never do it again. He kept it that simple. He kept it pushing. Point blank, period. Now, did Jalen probably think that Dak was trying to antagonize him, and was Dak doing it? I can't read the man's mind. Maybe he was, but at the end of the day, he didn't get spit on me. He didn't get spit on me. So why am I going to walk up and like what did he think? Did Jalen Carter really think, oh, I'm going to spit on Dak and keep pushing? No, homie, got 10,000 cameras in here. Like, what are you talking about? You thought that shit was going to slide? It's just an idiotic thing to do. Like, there's no other word for it. I hate calling players dumb and stupid and all that, but there's no other word to call this situation. I played football. I played defensive tackle. You don't do something stupid like this. It's been no plays yet. It's been a kickoff, JB, and you do this, and thank God y'all won the game, but you saw how the game was going. Dak was really, to me, Dak had an amazing game. It was a couple throws or catches or whatever that should have been made. That's not on him.
Stay on track, homie. We'll get to that. Stay on track, homie.
I'm staying on track. I'm good. My point being is, if you listen, don't tell me to stay on track, homie. You stay on track. When you talk, you go all over the fucking place.
He's mad about it right now.
So Dak had an amazing game.
You're saying a lot of nothing. Let me get to the point, homie.
Dak had an amazing game. Dak had an amazing game, and a large part of that is because he was getting no fucking pressure up the middle. So you hurt your team. Go ahead. Learn how to listen, homie.
I listen great to everything. You want me to recite what you said?
No, don't cut me off no more when I'm talking.
First of all, anyone out here that actually believes that this is just a normal, average, run-of-the-mill spit are fucking retarded. And the person defending it, my co-host, is absolutely incorrect. And I can't believe that he's defending the QB over a D lineman. And I'm a quarterback, but that's how real I am, because I go right on to the quarterback being the quarterback that he is. And I want to make sure this is clear, because I played the position. Quarterbacks need to spit more often than others. You can call it out what you want and say you don't understand it because you don't know what I'm talking about. You never played the game. So we talk a lot. We have a mouthpiece or not. We get fucking dry cotton mouth. We get all that shit. And we're always spitting.
100%.
Okay, so go back to the video, Bailey, in the beginning, real quick, so I can debunk the whole fucking thing on why this motherfucker did a bitch move and why he's an instigator, clearly. And let's make two things true real quick. So can we show the spit from the jump? Pause it right there. He didn't spit. He wasn't going to spit on his O-lineman, he said. Well, he fucking did. The spit got on his O-lineman's, both of his right and left arm of the O-lineman. So what are you talking about, Smitty and everybody in the fucking chat? It's real funny how you guys overlook the dumb shit. He literally spit between two O-linemen and it hit both of his O-linemen. Number one. So miss me with the bullshit. Number two, how about I turn around, Smitty, since you want to defend every motherfucking thing? How about I turn around and have 80 fucking yards of green grass behind me and spit like this, homie? Oh, shit, like most quarterbacks do. We turn around, boom, and spit on all the fucking grass behind me, homie, where there's no players. How about that? But nah, y'all micro motherfuckers want to think this is all on the D lineman. First of all, he spit on his two O linemen towards Jalen Carter in the street. If Smitty and I were in the street and I fake punched his ass, Smitty's going to try to take off on me, is he not or not? Yeah, he is. And if he did that to me, I'm taking off on you, homie.
Are we in the street? Are we in a fucking football game? You get paid millions of dollars.
Don't matter.
It do matter. That's the problem. We're not in Compton. We're not in Compton. We're in the fucking football field.
You make 60 mil. You make 60 mil. You make 60 mil. You need to do whatever you had to do.
The whole game.
And you still lost. He still lost.
The whole game.
He still lost. By the way,
the whole game.
He tried to get the best D lineman out, which is smart. He tried to get the best D lineman out the game, which is smart. I said it already to start the show. But it's a bitch move. You make 60 mil and you still lost. Period. You still lost. You're a bitch. You did a bitch move. You spit at him with a smiling grin, homie. Keep it funky. You know goddamn well he was instigating that dumb fucking kid. Yeah, is the kid Carter retarded? Yes, we know that. We already know that. We already know that.
Even if Dak instigated,
we already know it.
Emotional intelligence.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
You don't have enough emotional intelligence to not go back. Like he didn't get it. If he spit on you,
so you spit near me, homie.
That spit on the ground and looked at you. So so that's like a little kid. He did it first, mommy.
He spit on his own lineman. He spit on his own lineman.
Touch me first, mommy.
He spit on his own lineman. Mommy, he spit on his own lineman.
Coach.
He spit on his own lineman.
Sound crazy.
You've been on this show many times, said the worst thing you could do is spit at another man.
Yes.
Oh.
Spit on him, yes.
No, he spit towards a guy on his own lineman. And you're still defending this motherfucker.
I'm not defending Dak. I'm saying there's nothing there. It's not Dak. At the end of the day, I care about what's the action. He did not spit on Jalen Carter. You keep saying he spit on his O-line. His O-line show didn't fucking move, has his head or budge.
Because they're not facing him. They don't know he spit on them.
So they didn't feel shit?
They didn't know you spit on them.
They didn't feel shit?
No, it's raining, homie.
Okay, now you thought it was raining.
He spit between his two O-linemen, homie. Spit right between them. Boom. Like, come on, homie. How do you know the difference? Come on, man. You gave too many motherfuckers a pass.
Why
We're going to disagree.
Why you bringing that up as if he purposely went and tried to spit on both of them? No, he went between the spit. Let's say he instigated Jalen Carter. Cool, whatever.
What did he say?
You're not supposed to react.
Smitty, what did he say? What did he say? He said, I wouldn't spit on my own lineman. Well, you did. So I already call you a liar. You see, you're too micro to understand, homie. He already lied. He already lied about the whole thing. So now you got to just take him at face value. He spit between his two linemen. I wouldn't spit on my own lineman. You did spit on your own lineman, homie, because you tried to spit. You tried to spit towards Jalen Carter when you could have easily went like this. Spit down, homie. Spit down on all the fucking green grass around you. Why? I don't understand how you defend the shit. Like, there's 1,000 yards behind him to spit. And he has to spit between his two linemen towards the guy?
I'm not defending nothing. I'm saying, even if what you're saying is true, let's say what you're saying is right, Jay, because you love hearing that you're right. Let's say you're right, and Dak Prescott instigated Jalen Carter. You're right. Okay,
he did instigate him. You're right. You already admitted that.
You're right. Boom.
You already admitted that.
So Jalen Carter does not have to react.
He don't. You're right.
That means you have no emotional. The how you define a man is how you can react in situations. If every little thing can just trigger you and get you going, that means you have no maturity, homie. If I can say something to you, JB, and it makes you just snap and lose your mind, that means I have power and control. I
think we're talking about two different things, though.
I'm not talking about two different things.
We're talking about two different things because you're talking about him not being able to control himself. We already know that, though. Like, I don't understand why that's a discussion this morning. We already know Jalen Carter is who he is. We're talking about two different things. We're talking about a $60 million quarterback who needed to do some weirdo shit to get this guy out of the game, which he did. So kudos to him if that's what he wanted.
Jason,
my topic, though, is all I'm saying is he still lost the game and had to do all that. That's bitch shit. That's all I'm telling you, homie. And that's a quarterback talking about a quarterback. That's all I'm saying.
So you're telling me Dak Prescott came into that field and he said, you know what? I got a master plan. I'm about to get Jalen Carter ejected from the game before it even starts. Okay, let me walk between my offensive linemen, spit near him, make him get pissed off. I know for a fact he's going to spit back at me, and we'll be good to go.
I can't wait.
Stop it, homie.
I can't wait.
Yeah, Dak didn't come here with no master plan to get Jalen Carter ejected, homie.
I can't wait to get.
He probably trolled him. Yeah, he probably instigated him. Make them mad or whatever.
I can't wait.
The game's about to start. It's an interdivision rivalry game. Whatever. Cool.
We're gonna get some.
Don't have to react. It's stupid.
So you played football your whole life, and you never had
a pass.
Your staff and coaches and yourself and your teammates never had a plan to try to eliminate one of their best players. You kidding me right now, homie?
Not from spitting on them.
That's not the point, homie. Stop being micro.
Hit him in the fucking mouth. Take that quarterback out.
Stop being micro. It don't fucking matter. It don't fucking matter. It don't matter what the plan was. It don't matter.
My coach never said go out there and try and
homie, spit on him. The plan was to get rid of him. It don't matter how.
Through the actions of nature of the game. It do matter how. The how is very important. Through the nature of the football game. Hit him in the fucking mouth with my coach.
Jalen Carter presented himself. Jalen Carter presented an opening for Dak Prescott, and he bit the bait. Period. It's fucking simple, homie. It's real simple. He presented an opportunity right out the gate, and Dak dick got hard and said, oh, fuck. And he started talking shit, and bow. Spit. This motherfucker took the bait, and boom. End of story. Got what he wanted to do out. He got him out. Period, homie. Whatever you want to look at it how you want. The bottom line is we already know he's the duck. Jalen Carter's the duck. We already know going in. All right, who are we going to pick on? Who's the weak corner? Who's the duck? This guy, number 8. All right, pull. We're going to pick on him. Jalen Carter is not only the duck in that sense, he's the duck as the best player on the football field. I have to get him out of the game. Whatever he does. If he presents an opportunity, I bet dollars to dimes in the locker room all week long. If Jalen Carter presents an opportunity, let's get this motherfucker thrown out. How many times has he been ejected out of football games? How many dumb shit has he done since college? You don't think that's a scouting report topic, homie? You're out of your fucking minds. Half of you never even been in a locker room. How would you know what's on a scouting report to eliminate the best player? We'll ask Matt and Shaun if it's real or not, homie. Since they both played in the league for multiple years, we'll ask them. Let's move on.
Like,
we're gonna disagree on this one, but
yeah, I don't care. Like
at the end of the day,
like, you get validation when other people agree with you. I don't give a fuck when many people disagree with me. I'm gonna stand on my own 10 toes. I don't need nobody to agree with me. So I don't care what Shaun or Matt says respectfully. I'm gonna still say what I say.
That's fine, but I said
a dumbass.
That's not the point. Again,
that's gonna be my take. Like you get outside. Oh, that's Matt and Shaun. I don't give a fuck if you ask David and fucking Goliath.
That's the point.
I'm gonna stand on my own 10 toes and still stand on what I say.
The point is, 3 guys that played at the professional level is gonna say what we did. I mean, that's all it is. Calm down. Now you're Billy Badass.
I'm Darnell Smith. I don't know what that. I never saw Billy Badass.
Now you're Billy Badass today. Because you wrong? I'm surprised you defended a quarterback over a D lineman. That's how pussy D linemen are.
I'm not defending the quarterback. I'm not defending Dak at all. I'm saying Jalen Carter's a dumbass.
I call it out. I call pussy quarterbacks out. I call pussy D linemen out.
Yeah.
That's why you always say quarterback soft. No, it's not. That's why y'all. You're proving yourself. You're proving to be how pussy you guys are.
I'm a D lineman going to the D lineman.
That's why I used to choke the fuck out of you guys in games.
You did. There's no evidence.
Because y'all have no mentality even close to mine, by the way. Not even close.
No evidence.
Not even close. Y'all are soft as shit. You D linemen are soft as pussy.
You're really good at talking, JB. That's what I learned about you. You ain't really no action behind it.
Maybe one day you'll find out.
I've been around your type, homie.
No, you haven't. You're never been around my type. You're from Indiana.
Your way out of shit.
You're from Indiana. You never been around my type, homie.
You talk your way out of stuff. You're really good at talking. You ain't really putting no.
You from Tweakerland, homie.
You ain't putting belts to ass, homie.
You from Tweakerland. You from Indiana.
You're a nice guy. You take
from Indiana, Smitty. We already know who you are. Stop.
I got my own fridge at your house.
Come on, real recognize real, homie. We know you. It's good. You're a good dude.
I'm his house. I'm saying I got my own bedroom over there. It'd be all nice and neat. My own refrigerator.
I take care of my folks. I take care of my folks. But we know who you are.
He's a nice guy, y'all. He's a nice guy.
We know you, Smitty.
He's a nice guy. Hello, fucking JB, nice as hell, homie.
God,
friends come over every weekend, cook for everybody. Party.
You know where you from? You know we're not from the hood. Stop acting.
All that yelling and stuff he do, that shit's fake, y'all. He ain't really.
Stop saying Far East Side. You're not from the hood.
He struggled a couple years, y'all, and used that to like build his story. He's gonna live good for a long time. I'm gonna got a Long Beach. He on the water. He's living yacht, big crib. He's gonna live good his whole life. And shout out to him. I wish he would lean into it and embrace it more instead of this whole hood shit. He's not hood, y'all. JB, he been away from that for a long time. He's 50 years old. He ain't been in the hood in 35.
Hey, he read my book and now he only knows that side.
JB ain't been in the hood, y'all. Like literally,
it's like
30 years, 30-something years.
Cube.
He's still like he.
I'm like Ice Cube. I'm like Ice Cube. I got all my shit's public record, so you can always grab my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why I'm saying all this.
Well, real recognize real. We already know.
No, you a real one, but you a nice guy, and that's okay.
I take care of my folks.
Yeah, you're not like hard. Like you ain't. I've been around real gangsters, like real fucking.
Yeah, but you don't know. Like, you don't know that side.
You're not a real like killer for real. Which
but
is
you don't know that.
Like,
you don't know that side. You don't know that side.
It's a compliment. Like you should be excited. You should be honored. I'm saying.
You're always this guy though. Always have.
I'm real though. I'm not. I've never tried to say I'm hard or none of that.
Who has? I don't. I just say who I am. Don't be mad about it.
I'm excited. That's why I thought with you. You treat me good, man. You're a really good guy. Treat Bailey good. Everybody, really nice guy.
I take care of my folks.
You do. You're a really nice guy.
But Indiana's not is a soft state, so that's all I'm saying.
I don't have nothing to prove. Shout out to Naptown. Shout out to Post Road. Shout out to the Far East Side. Shout out to Dub C, man. We got a game tonight too. It's Friday night football, man. So make sure we get
who has a game.
It's Friday night football.
Oh, high school. Nobody cares about Indiana high school football, homie.
Mm-hmm. They definitely do.
Only cats care is the people right there in those towns. That's all they care. Nobody care.
They care about people know Warren Central.
Modern Day play tonight, and it's on ESPN. The whole country gets to see the number.
I played on ESPN. Been there, done that. Look it up. Been there, done that.
You don't play nobody though. You don't play nobody though.
That was 2011, homie.
You don't play nobody.
Play Cathedral, homie. What are you talking about? Private school, homie.
Cathedral where? Cathedral LA?
Terry McLaurin, homie. Stop it.
Cathedral LA?
Terry McLaurin. No, they're garbage. Cathedral Indianapolis.
Oh, nobody knows who that is.
Yeah. A lot of NFL guys come from there.
No, like 6. Modern Day had 6 last year. But anyway, moving on.
One school you name. You never coached there in your life.
I don't want to.
All right, then. Why you keep bringing them up there?
They got 10 money men there.
That's the one school you name.
They got 10 money men that we showed there.
Yeah. We can get them on the show tomorrow.
I want to beat them. I don't want to join them, homie. That's what you like joining them. I like to beat it.
No, I'm from the mud, homie. I grew up and played with people I grew up with.
All right, so number 1, we disagree on this first part. Number 2, CeeDee Lamb's a bust.
Go ahead and go.
No, I just said it. I said what I said. Now defend it or argue against it.
CeeDee Lamb has to make those big time catches and big time plays. He gets paid a lot of money. He's a top 5 favorite receiver in the game. You got to make the big time catches in the big moment because that could have won the game. Let me start right there.
How many of them?
I'm gonna say 2.
3. He dropped 3 though.
I'm gonna say 2.
But he dropped 3.
That last throw where he had to go and fully stick and drop. That would have been an incredible catch. But I'm not putting that on the list like, you just should have caught that. So that's where I'm at. But he dropped 2 on for sure. The one before that was right in the bucket. He's in the run. It's in the flow. Dak threw an amazing pass. Like I said earlier, Dak to me was accurate all night. Decision making was good. Was moving out the pocket, breaking tackles, avoiding sacks, and throwing very accurate balls down the field. CeeDee Lamb should have caught 2 out of the 3. The third one, listen, in the hood we say the ball hit your hands, you got to catch it. So yeah, technically he should have caught all 3. If that's what you want, boom. But I'm not giving him no flack, no pushback on that third one because that was a full extension dive where the ball was at the very tip of his finger. That's me. Regardless, though, the man was the best receiver on the football field, both teams. 7 catches. I think he had 110 yards, I want to say. That, any way you slice and dice it, if a receiver has 7 catches and 100-plus yards a game, that's an all-pro year. Probably the best receiver in the game that year. So he had a really good game. But the problem is that at the end of the day, when you don't make the biggest play of the game, when it's presented to you, that's what we're going to remember. And that's where he failed at, and he was upset on the sideline. He knows he should have made that play, and I'm not taking that away. I agree with you 100%, JB. But to go as far as say this guy's a bust, he ain't good, and this, that, and the third, stop it, bro. You're just an extremist, JB, and that's the issue I have with you. Go ahead.
He is a bust. He gets paid $35 million. He's the 3rd highest paid football player at the position. So he is a bust. He's a bus rider, not a driver. He always has been. And every single year I show blatant drop balls that are game changers. So, see, the people don't understand when they talk about quarterback play and they go blaming Dak. I'm not a Dak guy, but guess what? He almost threw a pick on 3rd down, and everybody's like, oh, he threw the double coverage. You know why? Because CeeDee Lamb dropped the fucking first down ball. So the down and distance change, homie. So everybody out there, the naysayers that don't understand football, will understand. He threw the double coverage. Yeah, guess why? Because he fucking dropped the other 3 balls that would have won the game. So, number 1. Number 2, he had 4 drops actually in the game last night. 3 on the final 2 drives that were critical for their team to win. So, you love you some mediocrity, Smitty. I got to be honest. 7 for 107, and that was the greatest game on fucking planet Earth to you. He does not deserve to wear number 88, homie. He wears number 80 fucking 8. And y'all, you love mediocrity, homie. This motherfucker wears 88, and y'all are fucking swinging from this guy after he drops 3 and 4 balls because he had 100 yards wide open on fucking a big corner route, 56 yards right out the gate. So really, let's take 6 catches now for 57 yards. That's how we really break it down macro, because you don't. You guys will defend the fucking 7 for 107 and act like he's the greatest wideout in fucking football. He dropped 4 footballs that would have won the football game. That's how I look at it, homie. Like, I don't understand how you continue to defend this motherfucker. He's the overpaid. He dropped 3 balls that we all saw on national television at the end of the game that would have been a difference maker, won the football game. And then Dak would have been as good as you say Dak played. He would have been how good? Probably the best he's ever looked to start a season, if those balls are caught. Because just so we're clear, the 3 catches that he dropped, the last one that you say is such a hard catch, which is a high school catch, by the way, nobody hit him. He dropped it landing on the ground by himself, but that's so hard to make for a $35 million quarterback. Holy fuck. And wide receiver, sorry. You fucking acted like that was the greatest catch ever. The greatest catch ever he dropped. That motherfucker just made a routine drop, and you're acting like this motherfucker couldn't catch it. Like, what? So it's unbelievable, homie. The mediocrity you defend is unfucking believable. CeeDee Lamb is a bus rider, always will be, and he's a hype. The ball, if you watch him, he's scared to get hit, because I watched eyes, and you see 2 drops right away. His eyes take off the ball because he's worried about getting fucking hit in a league that don't even hit you anymore. That's how weak he is. So, yeah, he's garbage, and I'm going to stand on it. And you haven't seen the end of it either. It's garbage. He's going to fucking lose them more games this year. Just is what it is. Why are you on my screen?
You want to have CeeDee Lamb in your top 10?
What's going on, homie?
I don't know. You're changing stuff. You probably pressed play, but you should have kept it on pause. So you're going to go back to the channel and find it and then press pause. There you go.
Homie, I didn't even have the remote. I'm telling you, I got a fucking ghost. But CeeDee Lamb.
So you don't have CeeDee Lamb in your top 10 receivers, right? I just want to make sure.
Top 10? Probably not.
I'm just curious. I'm not arguing with you. Yeah, you got your opinion, I got my opinion.
Probably not.
Best receivers in the league to me, so you got to make those catches.
He's the best receiver in the league.
Who a lot of people say is top 5 receiver of all time. A lot of people got to say top 3, drop passes all the time.
He's the best. CeeDee's the best receiver. CeeDee's the best receiver in the league to you?
No, I said what?
You just say he's the best receiver in the league.
I did not. Again, it's you not listening. I said to me, he's one of the best receivers in the league. One of. Yes, one of the best 100 or you got Jamar Chase probably at the top. You got Justin Jefferson somewhere up there at the top. To me, a healthy Tyreek Hill is somewhere in that area. You got Ahmad Sayrod Brown or Ross St. Brown, whatever. I always mess his name up. And you got like a lot of after those first few, was a lot of people just in the group. It's hard to really say who's better. It depends on the situation and who you like more and things like that. But CeeDee Lamb is in that group of he's argued to be top 5 in the league. And I'm sorry, I can't just discredit the entirety of the game because of those plays at the end. Again, he should have made it. Like that's the obvious response. How you said my response earlier about Jalen Carter was obvious. We all know who he is. The obvious response, you got to make those catches. I'm not saying you don't. You get paid all that money.
Thank you. You said it right.
But again, what I'm saying is the bigger picture is I'm not going to erase the entirety of the game and act like the stats aren't the stats.
But you said it right.
Stats do matter for a receiver.
But this time you said it right. You said drops. A second ago you said that he should have made the one play, and then you just corrected yourself. So I appreciate it. He made several drops.
Earlier you asked me, I said 2 out of several drops. 2 of them is what I said earlier.
Several drops.
See, he had 2 drops. That's what I said
No,
earlier.
3. He had 3 drops. And he actually had 4. He actually had 4 throughout the game, but he had 3 on the last 2 drives, which is like, let me ask you something real quick, though, since we want to be macro on this show. That's what we do on the
Ronald Diego, yes, I watch football, homie. Don't ever question me again.
Can I ask a question? Like, when are players that are like on the legendary status at the end of the day, like when you stamp your foot in the cement or in the sand and leave your print forever? Let me ask you, when are those players defined usually? Like
big moments. You're right.
Joe Montana comes in last drive, tells everybody, hey, man, that's John Candy, and makes everybody relax, and they fucking go down and win the Super Bowl. And then he never threw an interception, and he never lost in the Super Bowl. So Joe Montana goes automatically, boom, way up here. He made those plays at the end of the game when it mattered most.
You're right.
The Dallas Cowboys continue to struggle year in and year out because they have a quarterback who cannot make those plays when it matters most, and they have a bunch of surrounding teammates who cannot make those plays when it matters most. When the Cowboys were great and they had a real number 88, guess what they did? They made plays when it mattered most. Alvin Harper, Michael Irvin, Troy Aikman, Novacek, and Emmitt Smith. And then you had a great O-line, the same thing that the Eagles have right now, which we're going to transition to why Jalen Hurts is average. We got to stop with the top 5, top 10 shit. And whoever comparing him to Cam Newton is an absolute fucking buffoon. I watched last night, in particular, Jalen Hurts. He can't get the football to 2 elite wide receivers, Smitty. And we got to stop calling those 2 guys wide receivers that are elite because of their quarterback, which is a shame. We don't know how good A.J. Brown really is. He can't get the football on a consistent basis. And why every year do we start off asking why these 2 are feuding? The feud only went away because y'all won the Super Bowl, Eagle fans. That's why the feud went away. But the feud is there. Like, AJ might as well not got off the bus last night. I mean, the motherfucker don't even know how to get him the fucking curl route versus a flat curl combination, which I'm watching him hold the football. I'm like, what the fuck are you waiting on? Throw the ball. Outside backers running to the flat. Throw it right now. And he don't. And then he ducks in and runs. And I'm like, homie, AJ Brown, Smith, can't get the football. And guess what I hit on yesterday on Underdog? Goddard. What'd I say about Goddard? Goddard's going to be the safety blanket for him because he's comfortable on getting guys in proximity to the football. Guys that are close to him, safety nets. Guess who that is? Goddard. Saquon. How many catches did Saquon have, homie? You know how easy it is to check it down to the back if you have a guy like Saquon because you don't understand coverage and don't know where to go with the football. And he's just checking it down. Saquon makes a one-hand catch for a first down late in the game that I think is bigger play than most people think. Because if he drops that ball, it's an incomplete pass, and the Cowboys get the ball back. But he one-hands it, catches it, gets a first down, another first down, drive continues, the game's basically over. But he is check down master, homie. He cannot throw the football in the teeth of the coverage at all. And I watched him in particular just like, let me make sure I'm right for the last couple of years. Because I love the kid. I love his dad. I love all the shit about him. Don't get it fucking twisted on my football discussion on the field and the kid off of it. He's a great kid, okay? I'm saying it on record. I don't want to hear no fucking drama. JB hating him. This is football 101 breakdown of Jalen Hurts. That's all I'm telling you. It has nothing to do with him. Great kid. Fuck. We already know that. So when you talk loudly and assertively about a football player, now you're a hater on his whole life, according to all you fucks. Has nothing to do with the kid. The kid is not a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, period. It is what it is. But he runs a great system for a great team. And it's this very similar discussion that y'all hate on Troy Aikman about 30 years ago. How fucking crazy is that?
Which is weird, though, because you're opposite when it comes in that conversation, though.
Yeah, but Troy Aikman can actually make the throws.
But we see, but all right, it's crazy because I'm with you in a lot. Like, I don't have Jalen Hurts in my top 5 quarterback discussion. He's probably my top 10. He's not my top 5. I don't think he's elite.
He's not even top 10, homie.
I don't think he's elite, but he's really good. At the end of the day, man.
Let me not cut you off. Is he really good in that system, or is he really good?
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, that's the only system.
In Chicago, does he do good?
That's the only system we've seen him in. So we can always say if it was the 5th, we'd all be drunk. But if the man played 15 years in the Eagle system, and that's only system we see him in, and he's very good in those 15 years, then at some point we got to stop saying if he was on this team, we don't know what anybody would be on any other team. Honestly, you
don't have to though. You really don't have. You don't have to.
He's not the Bears. We don't know what they do with the Bears.
Yeah, but you don't have to say that because your eyes work like mine. We understand what's elite and what's good, homie. Like we've had great quarterbacks on shitty teams for their whole careers. Phillip Rivers, fucking Drew Brees, tell you guys finally gets the Super Bowl. Look at all the guys that are great. Peyton Manning for how long? 8 years. We've had great quarterbacks on shitty-ass teams, and we knew they were great quarterbacks, homie.
He's not great. I said that. He's not elite.
That's what I'm saying.
But he is good, though. I don't want to go too far because I think we both have kind of taken shots at him before as far as like –
Not shots. It's just telling you what he is.
On the football field. I'm not talking about personal. We know we're not talking about personal. I'm talking about football field stuff. Like, comparing them to like Brock and stuff like that. Listen, I don't want to water what he does down because I don't think he's just replaceable either. I don't think you can just throw any quarterback there and they're just going to do what he does because a lot of quarterback play is decision making. And we can say like, why didn't he throw that dig route or that corner route? He ran instead. Well, his running was extremely effective last night. He knew it. He knew exactly when to run. The defensive ends of the Cowboys were not containing. They were spinning inside in the B gap, leaving the edge wide open. And you have an athletic quarterback like Jalen Hurts, and he sees the free first down, he's going to take it. Or it was so many downs where it's like it's 1st and 10 or whatever, and Jalen's not seeing a guy who's open, or whether they're really covered or he's just not seeing it, and he goes and runs for like 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 2, it's 2nd and short. Now as an offensive coordinator, you can do whatever you want to do now. You know you got the tush push available at all moments. You can hand it to Saquon. You can do a quick slant, quicker. But it's so like your playbook is wide open now when you're in these 2nd and shorts and 3rd and short situations. And having Jalen Hurts as your QB puts you in winning situations. So the thing about Jalen Hurts, he's not the most talented. He don't have the biggest arm. He's not a guy who's going to just consistently slice and dice you passing the ball throughout the game. Although we have seen him do that before, but that's not something he's going to do consistently. But the thing he will do is put you in winning situations and win football games. And at some point, we got to step back and respect.
Be real. He's a poor man's Lamar Jackson because Lamar's the same guy. He's in that same system, runs the system the whole time. That's all you know about him. That's all we know about him. Same thing you just said about Hurts is the same thing for Lamar Jackson. And he's just not as athletic as Lamar. That's really what it is. They're very similar. They're in a system. They run it. And everyone bitched at the OC when they were in 22 and 32 personnel, and they had to because Lamar can't throw fucking wide open if you fell out of a boat with soaking wet.
You said he can't. You said he can or he couldn't. I don't make sure I heard you correctly.
Can't. And so that's
they don't do that. They don't. The offense has changed over the years.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
It's not a more conversation.
Yeah, we got a token MVP. We know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a very similar guy, though.
He got robbed last year after having
great. He got robbed. Then he stole one 2 years ago. Then he stole it 2 years ago.
The guy who can't throw is throwing, leading the league.
Well, we already know. We know why.
Touchdowns and stuff.
Stop. We know why.
It's crazy. It's crazy how a guy who can't pass
can
lead a league in passing touchdowns and finish top.
He can throw. He can throw. He can't pass. He can throw. He can't pass. See, you love mediocrity so much that you think throwing is good passing.
It's not a Lamar Jackson conversation. We got all season to have it. They haven't even played yet. I'm sure on Monday after they play, we'll have a full conversation.
They play Monday night. They play Monday night.
Here, you'll have a thumbnail about Lamar, and you'll talk about how bad he is. If he plays
they play Monday night.
I'll come on here and I'll praise about him.
Do they play Monday night?
I'm not sure. I don't know who they play week 1. But he said no, they don't play Monday night.
Well, they play Sunday then.
That's what I assume. Most games are on Sunday.
You need a break?
I mean, we're going to take a break because we have commercials and stuff that we got to do, that we got to honor. So
that's the commercial. Matt McChesney is in the building. 6-0 Academy. We'll be back in 3 minutes with Big Matt McChesney to break this whole wild scenario down. Give us 3 minutes. Back at it on the Coach AB Show with Big Smitty, as we have a proud new sponsor. Valor is getting me excited. I am fucking hyped. This new drink. Fuck you doing, homie?
Yeah, my fault, man.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry, man. That drive killed me, man. I'm exhausted. 2-hour drive.
Oh, you don't know why I'm excited and hyped already? No, I know it's 5 a.m, but god damn, homie.
What's going on, homie?
We got this new sponsor. Valor.
Valor?
Hold on, man. You haven't had a Valor?
You ain't tell me about Valor.
You're that tired.
You didn't tell me about Valor.
Look at this.
I mean, the can looks dope. What is it?
Valor Energy, homie.
All right, well, let me try it real quick, man.
You want to fucking pick me up? Shit.
Does it really work?
What? What's out, homie?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Is that a bullshit?
It's instant energy, homie. It's instant energy, homie.
So you're hyped right now.
It's instant energy, homie. Oh,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Valor.
Blueberries and cream, nitrogen infused.
No. Berries and cream.
No, this is my
infused.
favorite. Blueberries and cream, my favorite flavor.
Berries and cream.
Blueberries. Matter of fact, I got another one over here. Orange cream infused, homie.
Wait up, there's 3 different colors?
3 right here. I heard it's more on the website.
Kelly, you like Valor?
You like it too, Kelly? The dogs like Valor. I wouldn't give it to the dog, but they probably would like it because their flavor is amazing. Blueberries and cream.
And you can mix it with tequila and vodka?
What's the website, homie? What's the website? We got to tell them to go to the website right now because I heard that they got even more than one flavor. Go to valorenergy.com right now and use promo code
Coach AB and get
20% off your first order.
Through the month of September. I encourage all our fans, our loyal fans, to post a picture with their Valor just like Smitty and I do and enter a sweepstakes. Our winner will guest host a show with Big Smitty and I.
You ain't gonna guess host the whole show, but we're gonna bring you in and let you talk for about 5 to 6 minutes. I'm gonna be real with you. Tag Coach AB, tag Valor Energy, post a picture, hashtag, and we're gonna bring you on the show for a few minutes, man. Valor, VALR energy.com. I'm hyped up right now.
Look at these Valor t-shirts, merch. We got it. Woo-hoo. Look at that backside for me. Way more athletic. Way more athletic. Valor. Check it out. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. It was just said that I have to have a rant on real quick. Bailey, show this latest video that's out there with Dan Orlovsky real quick.
Oh, I think you know Dan.
Jalen Hurts are the modern day Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Just total alignment. Like, you know, I remember Belichick and Brady constantly saying stuff and being like, there's no way you actually think that or feel that way or you operate like that. And it feels the same way. Jalen's just robotic and maniacal and very focused, not out in the public like Tom was when he was playing. And Sirianni, there's no way that he doesn't know. But he says, and you're like, maybe he didn't really know. Like the same way when Coach Belichick would say stuff when we'd be like, there's no way that you think that way. It just feels like their alignment and the way that they're so hyper-focused and blocking out the noise, it's very Belichick-Brady-like.
All right, stop. Don't fucking text me either, Dan. Don't fucking text me today either. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've heard, and I don't know how long by any media talking head in my.
Hold on.
Relax.
A slap in the face. Take me out. Take this fuck off the screen, will you? Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking. We are back in the building. Free Game Friday with our special Monday, Friday guest, the owner-operator of 060 Pod and Colorado alum, 7-year NFL vet, Big Matt McChesney joins the show. On a free Matt, what up? What up, man? Let's dive into this whole discussion of all the crazy happenings over the 24 hours. And then dive into tonight's game in Brazil, a great American sport we have for our fans that don't get to see it. So let's dive into last night, Matt. Let's just argument that we started the debate with the show. I want to get your take. You played the position in totality. It's funny that I'm defending the D lineman. He's defending the quarterback in this whole spit gate situation that occurred last night. Give us your take. So I don't know what your take is, so it'd be great debate.
First of all, I think spitting on each other in a football game is like the most cowardly thing you can do. It's terrible. It's both guys are dead wrong. Dak started this shit by spitting at him. Jalen finished it by spitting on him. If you're going to spit on each other like this, you might as well fuck each other afterwards. That's how I feel. So, like, I think it's a terrible look for the NFL, and I'm sure that just offended somebody. So, again, go fuck yourself if you just got offended by what I said. I feel like Dak should have been kicked out too.
Really?
Period. Fucking period. They can replay everything else. Dak's spitting at him. I'm a defensive. Okay, I play nose tackle. You walk up and the quarterback stands behind us like a bitch, by the way, like a fucking pussy. He stands behind his offensive lineman in between him and spits through him and winks at me and laughs. Bro, I'm sorry, but now that I've seen that, fuck that right there and the wink and the laugh. If I'm Jalen Carter, like I'm not saying spitting on him's cool, but I understand why he did it. I totally understand why he did it, and both guys should have been kicked out. And it's fucking bullshit that anybody would sit here and be like, oh, Dak's okay. You can start spitting on people, but don't retaliate. It's just the soft-ass fucking world that we live in where people will sit here and act like fucking Dak Prescott is somehow innocent in this. It's unbelievable to me. How can you defend this fucking pussy for spitting it at him, essentially? Why? Because Jalen Carter made contact? So Dak's a good guy. Give me a break.
I didn't know your take. Smitty and I had we argued this whole thing because we didn't know your take. That's why I'm glad to hear it. I'm similar in regards to me, it's the instigation of it all. That's the bitch move of it all. Because you're a $60 million quarterback that needs to try to do that and still lost. To me, it's a bitch because I played the position, Matt, and to me, that would have been bitch made. Like, that's a bitch made act. That's all I said. Smitty's like, hey, you can't be a fucking retard and retaliate, which I get. You both played the position, so obviously we're going to try to entice to get you out of the game if you're the best player on the Eagles defense. I get all that too, but I didn't see your take coming about both of them being kicked out, which I don't mind because you can replay the play.
What's the difference?
To Smitty's point, you can actually replay that if you can replay everything else. And I'm curious as to why the instigator never gets the deal. It's just like I guess Smitty saw – the second guy gets caught, I guess.
Always the second guy who gets caught, number one. Number two,
it's on video.
Number two, I said, man, as a defensive tackle, man, it's the beginning of the game. You're all the cameras are on you. If you want to get Dak back in any way, you got a whole fucking game to get him back. Like I said, it's going to be pals. You're probably going to make contact with him. I guarantee Jalen Carter would have been in the backfield a lot of that game because he's probably the best or second best D tackle in the game right now. Just be smart about it if you want to get them back. It's like we all played the game. There's a lot of dirty shit that goes on within the trenches. I'm not defending that. JB keeps saying I'm defending that. It has nothing to do with that. I'm saying Jalen Carter, you got to be smart. You got to be smarter. Dak should have spit at you if he did spit at you, whatever. He didn't make contact with you, whatever the case may be. But you, Jalen Carter, you're just gonna walk up on him in the fucking broad daylight, cameras all on you, nobody around you, and this fucking spit, and just thought shit was gonna be sweet.
Smitty,
it's not about football anymore.
That's not about football anymore. That's a retard. I'm sorry, y'all. No matter what y'all say,
I agree, man.
That's some of the dumbest shit I've seen.
Yeah, it is dumb on both sides.
You're
right. It's dumb. You're right. It's stupid, and it also has nothing to do with football at that point. And it goes back to just the fucking respect, man to man. And you're gonna spit. I'll fucking dude, I'm sorry. Smitty, put yourself in the situation. Dude walks up and spits at you and smiles and winks. You're just going to fucking
I'm going to handle it. I'm going to handle it through the game. I'm going to handle it throughout the game.
No, I'm sorry, but this situation.
Yeah,
it's like when I watched Romanowski spit in JJ Stokes' face. JJ went the fuck off.
Yeah, bro, he made contact.
It's not.
Yeah, I don't agree. It's different.
Bro, if we're on the street and you spit in my direction and wink at me and smile, you might as well spit in my face.
I disagree.
I'm with Matt. I'm with Matt on that.
You're telling me we're on the street together and we're 3 feet away from each other and you spit in my direction and smile and wink at me and we're not really we know each other, but we are not friends. We're rivals in whatever capacity. And you don't think that's a problem?
What I'm saying is, I don't know why you and Jimmy said the same thing. Why are we comparing the streets to a football field?
Because it went from football to the streets when Dak spit at him.
It's never going to be the streets on the football field when you get paid
fucking bullshit, bro. That's no way, dude. There's all kinds of shit that gets worked out on the football field that could be in the streets. Come on, dude.
And do it smart within the game. I'm sorry. I'm never going to agree with y'all. If Dak would have literally walked up to him and spit on him, that's a different conversation. I'm sorry. He spit by the fucking grass, spit forward, tried to be an asshole, whatever, try to instigate, try to whatever, didn't make any contact. I see that Jalen Carter. I'm like, oh, okay. So go say something to him. You got a whole game to fuck with Dak. You can do whatever you want to Dak. You're a D-line. It's gonna be pals, all type of situations.
Right there.
You can fall on his leg. You can do whatever you want to do throughout the whole game. But you're the best defensive player on your fucking team. Maybe the best player on your team. We want to keep it real. And you just got eliminated from the entirety of the game. And Dak was back there throwing the ball pretty damn comfortably most of the game. And thank God the Eagles won. Because they would have lost, the conversation would have all been on Jalen Carter getting the Jets. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying be smart. It makes it worse. It has some emotional maturity to where you can't let every fucking thing just get you going. Because now, if I'm the other team, I'm like, damn, Jalen Carter's a loose fucking screw. I can just get in his head and he's going to fucking lose it and get ejected every single game.
But Smitty, we already knew that going in, homie. That's what I'm telling you. We already know that. That's the game plan. That's the fucking scouting report. I don't understand why you're
talking about Jalen Carter, though. I'm saying you got to.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Bro, be mature.
Let me. I didn't hear that. I agree with you on that. I agree. And I believe. Here's the problem I have. I believe if Matt and I were coaching him, and he did it, we would choke the fuck out of him, cuss him out, and say, what the fuck are you retaliating for in live game? Okay, because we don't see the film. We didn't see the film.
Man. With the spinning thing,
No, I agree with you, Matt, but I'm saying we didn't see this is what I'm saying. We're coaching him live, and he did it, and we don't know the whole story. We're fucking cussing him out, but we're like, hey. So then the story comes out, and then we're like going over to Jalen and saying, hey, dog, fuck it. There's no way I can defend I can say Jalen Carter. I would have did the same thing because I would have told my kid. I did the same thing.
Before I saw the Dak Prescott part, I was like, wow, Jalen Carter's a fucking moron. What is he doing?
Me too.
And now I know exactly why it happened. And I think Dak Prescott is a bitch-made punk.
Me too.
And he should have got knocked the fuck out while he's standing behind this lineman. What a shocker.
Smitty and I we had this conversation last night because I didn't know the second angle and then Smitty said, yeah, they showed it earlier, blah, blah, blah. And I go, all right, cool. So we had an argument last night. We knew we were going to disagree on it. But here's the issue I have with it. Like he said on the podium, Matt, I wasn't going to spit on my old lineman. I spit 1,000 times a game. He spit on his own lineman. He spit through the 2 linemen in front of him right there. Hits his arm. The
wink is what gets me, bro. The wink makes it like
way worse.
When you wink it, like you're gonna spit and wink at me.
Yeah.
Like I'm sorry, but I'm an emotional cat anyway, and you can you can sit here and be like, oh well, you need to have emotional maturity and fucking blah blah blah. No, sometimes you need to fucking throw down and set a point.
I just
should have started swinging.
Smitty's number one
thing anyway.
Yeah, I know. Smitty's saying the other day, which I don't understand this take from him on this one for this reason. Smitty says intentions matter. His intentions clearly were to entice the cat. Yes. And here's my thing with Smitty. Smitty, I don't understand as a quarterback because our mouths do get dry more than anyone. I do agree with that. Here's the thing, though. Behind his back is 100 yards of football green grass. Just turn around and spit. Pow. Like, I don't understand the enticement. The enticement's clearly a slap in my face. And it's a slap in all of our face if the cat's
while he's standing behind his lineman. He's standing behind 2 guys.
That's the
he laughs and winks, bro. That is not fucking cool. In just fuck football, in man terms, that is the most bitch-made thing you can do.
Yeah, and we all agree with that. Like, it's either a slap or a spit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
makes me like I thought Dak was kind of a fucking Streisand anyway before this. Now I just think I have zero respect.
There's no way, Smitty. This is funny. There's no way, Smitty. We're playing a game and I'm playing against you and you're a Ball State and I fucking just spit next to your cleat or something in a game. Like you're like, motherfucker, why you spitting by me? All that grass over there. You ain't even asking that question, Smitty. Like, come on now, homie. You're like, that's a disrespectful.
Especially if he winks at you and laughs.
I'm not saying it ain't disrespectful. I'm not saying none of that. Listen, maybe I operate differently. I play smart. I can be dirty too, but I'm gonna be smart with it. I'm not gonna do something stupid that's gonna fuck my team up. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I hear what y'all saying. That's just me. I've never been ejected from a game in any part of my life at any point. That's just me. Like I've done dirty shit. I've done all type of shit, but I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna do it in the natural parts of the game where the ref's not gonna see it, they're not gonna fucking know it. It's gonna be you're gonna see us fucking arguing and shoving and pushing, and you're not gonna know why. Because I got my get back differently. I just think it's just dumb to do it the way he did it. That's all I'm saying, and I'm gonna stand on that.
Matt,
no matter what y'all say, I'm not gonna switch from that.
Spinning is pretty shitty.
Dumb, you know,
Matt,
bad move by both
at
guys.
the end of the day, what? Just like so, every time somebody do something disrespectful, every single game, he's gonna do stupid. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, bro, Schmitty, you want to know what's wrong with the world?
This for Jalen Carter. This ain't like
Homie,
that was my earlier point. Jalen Carter has a history of doing stupid shit. College, last year, like he does dumb shit. So like the person
Dak's gotten 3 DUIs too, so he's done dumb shit too. So let's not try and exclude and act like Dak Prescott. If we're gonna bring up Jalen Carter's past, let's bring up Dak Prescott's fucking past of DUIs and making bad decisions too. So hold on a second. Hold on. One of the problems with the world we live in my opinion, and I'm a caveman, but I still think this way, and I know there's a lot of people that do. Probably not on the left or any of you woke motherfuckers out there. You're probably not going to agree with this. But I think one of the biggest problems in the world we live in is people can just chatter and talk and do whatever they want with no repercussion whatsoever.
That's this though, social media.
That's what phones and texting and tough guy emails and comments and all this shit is. Look, I understand getting the spitting back is dumb. It is. It's also totally understandable in my opinion. I wouldn't be mad at him at this point. In fact, I'd be petitioning the league to get Dak suspended for next week because you just took away our guy. You can't just sit there and fucking poke the bull all night and then expect him to just not be a bull.
Yeah,
and just because Jalen Carter's made mistakes in the past, I love how every time somebody makes a mistake that has nothing to do with this whatsoever, that shit gets brought up. Every fucking time it comes up. Oh, he did this driving, blah, blah, blah.
And they keep happening, I don't know if it's a mistake.
Why aren't we talking about Dak's past?
If it keeps happening, I don't know if it's a mistake. At some point, it's like, all right. Like,
well, okay, but Dak's got multiple DUIs, so why aren't we talking about that? Why, when we talked about the two players, when the
last time Dak got into some trouble? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to.
He's got multiple DUIs. The last time when Jalen Carter gets in trouble, look it up. The last time Jalen Carter gets in trouble, last night, this gets brought up hand over fist. Dak Prescott's gotten DUIs in the past and done dumb shit. People aren't fucking with him at every turn. That's not brought up every time he spits or takes a piss.
I look at it both ways. I think they're both shitbirds.
2016, he got DUI.
They're both shitbirds.
2016, about 10 years ago. You're right.
They're both shitbirds. Let's transition real quick. We got about 7 things with Matt. Matt, I got to ask you the second debate that was heated. CeeDee Lamb. I call him a bus driver. I mean, a rider. He's not a bus driver. $35 million. Smitty and I both disagreed on this one as well. He dropped 4 balls last night, 3 in critical mass that would have won the game. And I don't defend Dak at all, really. I think he's overpaid, under-deliver. But it also matters when you drop the football that would have been a first down and a different side of the field, and then you throw into double coverage the next play, and everyone's like, who are you throwing to double coverage? Well, guess what? The fucker catches the ball the first time. He doesn't throw into double coverage. So my thing is, this guy's done it for 3 years now that I broke down. Every single time that it gets to nut crunching time, the motherfucker drops the ball. So my point is, yeah, Smitty, he is a good receiver. I get it, but he's nowhere near $35 million and an elite guy, because elite guys make the play when it counts, and he's wearing fucking number 88. There's just no way you can tell me that he belongs in 88 in Dallas Cowboys. This is why the Cowboys are who they are, Matt. They're a shitty organization because they overpay average motherfuckers, and that's all I'm looking at. They pay great in-season players. Postseason players do not show up. None of them do. Dak, CD, fucking Diggs, fucking none of them show up. And so I'm just telling you right now, they lose Micah, which I don't believe is a big deal. But we'll see. My big thing is CeeDee Lamb's overrated. Smitty thinks that those things happen as a drop ball, blah, blah. They do happen. Greats do drop the ball. I get it. But my thing is, I think CeeDee Lamb's overhyped, and I think he continues to show who he really is when the shit gets real. That's my big thing.
Look, I think he's a great receiver when the game doesn't mean anything. When it's over and he's getting garbage yards and catches, he's really good. In the first quarter the other night, he was making great catches and looked awesome. The minute adversity hit and they had to go in for an hour and there's a lightning delay, the Cowboys kind of fell apart. And Dak was trying to get him the ball. He couldn't have handed it to him 40 yards down the field harder or better on a couple of those throws. The last one was an incredibly hard catch. I'll give him, like, that's pretty tough to catch. You catch that, it's a great catch. The other one was like right here. Mm-hmm. So, look, it's not my money. Everybody in this league, if you get to a second contract, you're going to make pretty good dough. But I agree with you, bro. The Cowboys are who they are because of shit like this. Like, I don't think the game would have been any different if Micah Parsons played last night. Like, he's just going to run up the field, and, like, he might have gotten a sack or two, but he can't play the run, and he's not like he's a terrible run defender, bro.
Well, no, I'm not talking about. I'm saying you think the game would have been a little different.
I don't think he would have done anything to drastically change the outcome of the game. I think I agree. And pressures and sacks, but I'm not like just because he wasn't
horrible in the first half. Golly,
they did. Well, yeah, but Philadelphia's defense was horrible in the first half too, and they had their guys. So
Eagles look shitty.
I think Micah Parsons will be an asset to the Packers because they actually have other pieces that, like, you have to. Yeah. Like, if you neglect them, Gary will eat you alive. Whereas you can triple team Micah Parsons and then play 8 on fucking 10 and still win against Dallas' defense. So
here, let me ask you guys.
This is a tricky situation in Dallas. They have paid the shit out of like 4 guys, and the rest of their team is just a bunch of, like, you know, and they're journeymen. And I'm not talking shit. That's what I was, but like it's Dak, CD, it was Micah and Diggs, and then after that
they got another guy. I think they got somebody else on defense too. They got a backer, Smitty, or a D lineman. I don't know. Not Lawrence. Who was the other one? They got another high-paying guy.
No, they're all gone. Lawrence is gone. Parsons is gone. Yeah, they're all gone.
I thought they had a backer or something. But anyway, let me ask you this, though. Here's my overall point, I guess, Smitty, is what I'm trying to say. They fumble the ball in the low red.
Yeah, that one to me was the critical.
But here, my whole point of it is it's a Cowboy thing. It's always something like that. That's one of my point. And this is as close as a playoff game as you're going to get to start a season. Environment, defending champs, national TV, only show on TV. So you got your own light on you because it's a playoff type of game. Yeah. And guess what you do? You fumble in the low red to win the game again, because if you look at it, they probably win the game. You drop 3 fucking critical footballs. I mean, this the shit is what the Cowboys do, homie. That's just my biggest point of it. And I'm not gonna say I'm a Steve Kim historian to that level, but at least I know when the Cowboys were good. And every time I know them from the 70s on, they had what in the common denominator? A running back and a run game. From Dorsett to Emmett to Herschel Walker to fucking even early Zeke Elliott. They always had a legit back. They have not had a back in the last couple of years, and I'm just dumbfounded by it. When all these other teams are grabbing these backs, and I'm like, why the fuck are the Cowboys playing with average? Listen, Miles, what's his name? Is Miles
Sanders.
He's a good back, but he's not a fucking Dallas Cowboy. Give the ball.
He's their number 2. I think Javonte Williams was their number 1.
Well, if they just would have given the ball to Javonte 20 times, maybe they do have that. Yeah, he had 2.
He was running pretty good, man. Like when they were giving it to him.
He just when he runs full speed, he falls over. So that's bad when you're a running back.
Yeah.
I don't get it, dog. I just think the Cowboys are who they are. That's all I'm saying. But
anyway, they're going to go. They're walking into year 31 after this year without a Super Bowl appearance. Like
and Jerry's up there drinking tall.
They're not a playoff team.
Jerry was drinking tall whiskey cokes last night.
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck, dog. He's got the most valuable franchise in the world, and everyone talks about them all the time, even when they're irrelevant.
So business is good every day for him. Like that's what people don't understand. All right, Smitty, let's take it away. We got college football. Obviously, it's already the weekend because of the short week of the holiday. I'm excited to finally get a lot of football on. Sunday football, Palooza's back, NFL, all the games. We got a game tonight.
Unless you're watching Red Zone.
We got commercials.
Commercials, terrible.
And then we got last year though. I'm kind of used to it now at this point. It's like,
fucking
Red Zone commercials last year.
Not last year.
I thought they started last year with a few.
No, there was no commercials.
This year, first year. They're about to start it right now.
That's why I have
Red Zone went to
commercials.
Their commercial was the other games. Remember?
I know. That's all I watched the red zone. I don't know why I thought last year is when they started slowly throwing commercials in. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm probably tripping.
It's woke ass Disney. But anyway, let's dive into Colorado.
Everything.
Dive into Colorado, Smitty. You got it. I know Matt has a viral video going around because he kind of questioned again Dion doubling down. But go ahead, Smitty. I know you got the question.
Well, yeah, Colorado. I mean, they're taking on Delaware. This week. So, you would assume it should be a easy win if they go in there and focus and lock in. But as you just said, JB, Coach Prime, doubled down on his clock management strategy versus Georgia Tech. And then he said Julian Lewis is going to be playing against Delaware. I don't know what that means exactly. If he's saying it's going to be like a dual threat situation, is he saying it's Julian now starting? I don't know if he ever added clarity to that, Matt, but there's a lot of shit going on in Colorado. So I'm going to throw it your way and let you kind of slice it and dice it how you want to do it, Matt.
All right. So the clock management shit is what it is. I've already said enough about it. There's videos out there. I think that his second press conference, go watch the video. It's back and forth. I try and break it down pretty standardly. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm right. If you don't think I'm right, you don't know shit about clock management. Sorry. Number 2, Julian Lewis. Why tell anybody he's going to play? Why? I mean, as a coach, I'm not telling you shit unless I have to. I already have to send you film. You can figure it out. I said this on my show 0 to 60, which is on today at noon again, with Bailey. I think that the Julian Lewis thing in the middle of the week is a carrot he dangles in front of the media that he controls, so they don't have to answer harder questions about why they're not running the football and why the offense looks like it's catered for a player like Shador when you have a running back playing quarterback. So that's what I think. It's a distraction tactic. I don't think it helps the kid or the program to tell your opponent that he's going to get in the game. And then also, are we trying in Boulder to actually improve off 65 yards a game rushing last year, which was dead last in college football, and actually get our team better against a so-called inferior opponent that I really hope we take seriously, because the transfer portal has kind of leveled out the whole inferior opponent thing. Yes, there are Power 4 teams that are going to smoke group of 6 teams, right?
Yeah.
But Rutgers and Ohio went 30-27. You feel me? Like it, and that's just one.
K-State, North Dakota.
North Dakota damn near walked in and beat K-State. So just you can't sleep on teams like this. So I hope CU comes out and does a good job, but so much of it is play calling, and then also game planning, and then taking scripting your plays, and then doing what you say you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you say you want to do. If I'm Coach JB's offensive line coach and run game coordinator, and the entire offseason, all I've heard from Coach JB is, yo, we got you, the biggest offensive line in the Big 12. You have a future number 1 overall pick, in my opinion, in Jordan Seaton. And I'll talk about him in a second because I'm very concerned about 77 and not on the field. We brought in Xavier Hill at left guard from Memphis, who was first team all everything for that conference and is a projected first day pick, or first 3 rounds. First day for me is still 1 through 3. Sorry. After that, we went and got Larry Johnson from Tennessee, who's a stud and a big, strong guy. Atkins, the tight end, huge. We looked the part, and we want to focus on running the ball vertically in this RPO game. And we brought in Caden Salter, who's a run-first quarterback who can really throw the ball off play action. If he's set up for success, it'll look good. If he has to do everything, we're in trouble because he's not a throwing quarterback. And I'm going to give you all this, and I get all of it. All training camp, all I hear is in the media is, yeah, we're doing it. We're practicing 9-on-7. We're going in. We get into the game, and I'm like, all right, we're going to run the ball 45 times tonight, 50 times maybe. Shit, we might hit 55 runs. And we get into the game, and my leading rusher is 11 carries at 6 yards a clip. I'm going to look at JB in the meeting room and go, I'm sorry, but I don't know how the fuck you can blame me for this. But there's nobody in the meeting room, I think, that will ever challenge Prime ever. And that's a bunch of other guys wearing gold coats and NFL veterans that I really respect. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm saying the timeout thing. Where was the coach sprinting down the field yelling, why aren't we taking a timeout? Why wasn't there an argument on the field? I'm sorry. I know that we're in the wokest area of life ever. And if you get in an argument or say a curse word, you're going to get like suspended and ostracized. But at that point, maybe we should show a little emotion, run down the field and be like, why are we not taking timeouts?
Hey, listen, I've had Marshall on, not to cut you off. I love Marshall Falk. To me, he should have been the guy.
He should have been whoever it is. He could easily do it. He has every bit of carte blanche that Prime does. He's just not the head coach. So, number 2, why are we not running the football consistently? We had +3 in the turnover ratio. Why is it that we talk a big game about running the ball, yet we can't seem to apply the plan that's in place? Why is that? And if going for a circle back to Delaware here, it shouldn't be about Juju Lewis's debut. It should be about, let's get Salter as many reps running the system we're trying to run when we get in the Big 12 so we can go win games, rather than trying to parade out the rookie to distract everybody away from the fact that we can't run the football. We're not really dedicated to it. We don't know clock management. We've got some problems that I think are fixable. But if you won't just accept the fact that we have issues, then how are you going to fix them? And then lastly, Jordan Seaton. And I'm just going to ask everyone in the chat. I'm going to ask both of you. And I'm sure he would deny this and probably be mad at me when I say it, but I've already said it on my show. Bailey knows where I'm going. I watched Jordan Seaton working out at the University of Miami in the offseason. He plays at CU, but he was at Miami's facility working out. That immediately put a red flag up in my department. I was like, why in the hell is he at someone else's facility? I know in this era, this is what it is. But, bro, no way if I'm playing for CU am I going somewhere else to work out. I'll go to a facility in Miami, not the Hurricane facility. So that was 3-4 months ago, okay? If I'm Jordan Seaton, after being here all last year, we didn't run the ball. We were dead last in rushing. And now we're not committing to the run game. In his press conference, he was saying, we're playing fucking chess, not check, or we're playing checkers, not chess. We need to be able to count the box and run the ball. It's about identity. You can hear the frustration in his voice. Okay, I think Jordan Seaton has the potential to be a potential number 1 pick in the draft, depending on where they sit. He's that talented. He's an Orlando Pace, Jake Long, Jonathan Ogden type. Okay? Walter Jones. That's the kind of guy he is. Why would he stay at CU next year if this is what we do?
Well, do you think Deion returns? That's the question.
Well, I don't think it'll matter at that point, because that's not about – then he's already given Deion 2 years. At that point, he's got to put Jordan Seaton first and go, where can I go put on tape the ability to run the ball down people's throats and move people off the point of contact so I don't slip in the draft and they don't have anything to use against me because I'm the starting left tackle on a team that averages 65 yards of a game last year. Now, they put 140 on the board against Georgia Tech. That's great. I'm excited about it. If they were to run the ball consistently, they would have put 300 yards on Georgia Tech and won the game. Georgia Tech got in trouble with 3 turnovers and doubled down on what they do with a running quarterback. And he had 19 carries and 2 touchdowns and the sealer. CU got 3 turnovers, and instead of just running the ball vertically and getting as much points as possible, because they only got 7 points off 3 turnovers on the plus side of the 50, they punted the ball on the 50-yard line 3 times. 4th and 2, 4th and 1, 4th and 1 in the first half. Where you should have gone for that and been super aggressive. Why not? You got the biggest O-line in the country and a running quarterback. What are we talking about? So I just want everybody to do what they say they're going to do. And I know this is going to be turned off as hate and all this other bullshit. I'm over all that, bro. Again, this is year 3 of this. I'm used to it at this point. This is my opinion on the matter. I think that we're talented enough to win a lot of games. And I know the coaches and I know Coach Prime are good enough to make these adjustments. But then you have to go make them. You have to do it. And I'm worried that this Saturday is going to become, even if they go out and Julian Lewis and Salter play their asses off and we win 48-10. Did we really improve on what we need to improve on in order to sustain and win games in the Big 12 against good football teams? Arizona State, Kansas State, Iowa State, BYU. Those are the top 4 teams in the conference last year. We got to play all of them.
Why do you think they're not running the ball? Like, is there anything in your head?
Because they're not. They're not. Look, they have running plays that look better.
Yeah, no. I'm asking you just from
they're not committed to it because their leading rusher had 11 carries and he averaged 5.8 yards a carry, and they only gave him the ball 11 times.
No, I'm asking you why though. No.
That's why I'm concerned.
No. I'm with you on that. I'm asking you like just from like a
why don't they?
Philosophical reason.
But yeah, like what are they thinking potentially like inside their coaching room where they're why would they not hand it to them 25 times? Like what's the reason? I'm trying to think.
Who on the field, like coach, when you were coaching, even though you're the head man and everything runs through you, don't you want a coach on the sideline that's going to challenge you and ask you questions and put new stuff in your head during the game and be like, this is what I'm seeing. This is what we need to do. Try this, try that. Right?
Usually my O-line guy that I hired.
Fucking A. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm just saying he's had a new offensive line run game coordinator every year he's been there. They've had a new run game offensive line guy forever. Marshall Folks knew. I think there's just, I'm not trying to say this disrespectfully because I know a lot of the guys on the staff and I'm friends with them and I want them to be successful. But there's a difference between like doing your job and just being there, like, and doing the job. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Let me ask you guys.
Go do your job and then like have the turmoil and the conversation afterwards in the meeting room and clear it up and move forward better instead of ignore it. And like who on the field is responsible for clock management? Right. Who's responsible for run game adjustments? Like who's going to walk up and go, yo, why aren't we running trap and why that double pull counter with Hill and Seaton hit? We should run that until they stop it. Like not trying to fit Salter into an offense that looks like it's built for Shador. Shador's a unicorn, bro. He got them. He saved them from so many negative situations during his 2 years there. Yeah. Salter's a good player, but he is not a quarterback that you can rely on to dice you up and place the ball so down the field so we can advance. You got to run the ball. He had 13 carries and 11 of them were scrambles. Why didn't he? Like Hayes King had 19 carries, and every one of them except 2 of them were designed runs where you're putting 11 on 11. That's what I don't get. You've got a quarterback that can actually run the ball that you're not afraid to get hit. Why aren't we running 11 on 11 vertically at people? That's what I was told they were going to do. It's not like I don't think that they had that plan in the first game, and let's see what they do moving forward. But I think the Juju thing's kind of a distraction, although I hope the kid plays well. And if they're going to look, I will say this too: if they're going to stay in this system offensively, and they're not going to be more of a concerted effort running the football vertically with multiple tight ends and fullbacks, Juju should be starting all year. Right. Why is the run first quarterback playing in a pass first system? That also doesn't make sense. So again, I'm not trying to hate. I'm just giving my professional opinion off the question asked. If the prime sexuals want to come at me, bro. We'll be there at noon. Come at me. I'm used to y'all's bullshit. I know the games you play. It's okay.
Let me ask you both this. If I asked you both privately, one-on-one in a meeting, and I said, Darnell, what is our identity? What would you say it is?
For CU?
Yeah.
500 ball.
Like what is our identity? What do we hang our hat on? What do we hang our hat on? Here's the issue. This is the whole thing I have. You missed the entire offseason as the head coach, CEO.
I can't hold that against me. I can't.
Manager. No. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that matters, Matt. I know it matters, but fuck. No, I know why he missed it. I'm saying That's a huge thing, is what I mean. Like he missed the whole.
It is huge.
Yeah, like no. Maybe I said it wrong.
You got to fight through the cancer. Fuck
no. You got to fucking get there. I don't care if you have bladder cancer. Piss on yourself.
Piss on yourself. Piss in you got a bag. Fuck it.
I didn't mean. Well, he has his own. He has his own toilet. But here's what I mean was he missed the whole off season, so that was why you saw a lot of these critical errors, in my opinion. Time management, clock management, shit. The head coach usually would instill in the staff, right? Who's got what, blah blah. That's what I meant. Then you go down the line, and then I'm like, okay, now what are we? Are we going to hang our hat on fucking inside run RPO, outside zone RPO, pin and pull RPO? We know RPO's in there. Is it off of inside zone, outside zone? Is it off of pin and pull? Is it off fly sweep? What is our identity? I don't see an identity as a problem. Now, it could be very well that way with a lot of schools right now after week 1, too. I'm going to be fair. But I also want to know over the last 3 seasons, like if you were to ask me what is Deion Sanders' identity as a head coach, Nick Saban had an identity. We know what Pete Carroll, Nick Saban, Kirby Smart, we all know their identities, right? Dabo, play great defense with great D-line play, sound defense, and then go get playmakers on offense. Like, that's the identity, in my opinion, of an Alabama, Clemson, Georgia. I want to know, last year we had a 5th-round quarterback, a 1st-round overall guy, 2nd, 3rd pick or whatever, and a bunch of other skill guys, Horn, and a bunch of other skill guys at wideout that they don't see now. We know, okay, we're going to chunk it deep. We're going to throw the ball deep. We're going to make big-time plays. We're going to sell out our arena. That you could sell me on that identity. We got skill players. We're going to be – so what is that? What they are still?
It's 7-on-7. If this is how you beat CU, and unfortunately this is what it is. And I'm not making this up. These are facts. If anybody's watched the games in 3 years, okay, if you run the ball at them and control time of possession, you will stack yards because our defensive line is huge, but they are not very good. Period. Like, I know that they got a transfer from Alabama and shit. There's a reason he transferred. The Branch kid is massive. You're getting double teamed and moved. Like,
let me ask you. You broke down more film than me. You watched this team. You've watched this team more. Let me ask you something. I just my head coach spinning. Wheels are spinning. Are they in 2-point stances? All of them?
No, they're in 3 points a lot. The tackles are up most of the time, but the interior 3 are down. Look, if you run the ball at us and you just in the first half, first quarter, you stop the run a little bit, we'll abandon it.
Yeah.
And then that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm not saying we're a soft team, but I'm saying that's the way people look at us. And I know the private conversations because I talk to all the coaches everywhere. I'm sending guys all over the country. We talk about CU constantly. Like, for example, I got this big tackle named Jackson Roper. Ohio State offered him yesterday. You want to know who still hasn't offered him? And he's in Denver in my facility? Colorado. He's got 12 offers from Ohio State, Alabama, Texas A&M, Ole Miss, Oklahoma. CU still hasn't offered him yet. So I don't think they're very serious about they think they can just go get the guys in the transfer portal and plug them in and everything will just work. And that might work this year. I don't know. It's only been one game. I'd like to think it's going to work. We'll see.
Let's dive into some football real quick before you leave. Tonight's game real quick and then get some college picks from you. Tonight's Chief game in Brazil. Chargers, Chiefs, West rival. I'm going to rock with the Chargers on the game tonight. I just think this is the perfect time to catch them early. Because if you don't catch him now, you ain't going to catch him later, in my opinion. Because Andy Reid's going to get going. He's going to have a book out on you, and he's going to starting to scheme you. I think this is the time to get him. So if there's any time, it's now. It's in neutral site. Friday night game, Sao Paulo. Where are you at with this one particularly?
Oh, man, the first game of the season is always so hard because I don't know who's on and who's not. How much they really practiced, how much they really played the preseason. It's in Brazil, for God's sakes. I mean, look, man, I'm all about, like, the expansion of the game and shit, but why Why Brazil? Is there like some huge NFL following down in Brazil?
It's bad bitches everywhere. I heard too.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
I've been there. You gotta wear 2 rubbers, by the way.
You better.
You will get AIDS. You will get AIDS. You will get AIDS.
like a fact.
Like it's a fact. You get AIDS. Like
I think that I'm going to take Kansas City just because the Chargers always charger, and they'll charger in Brazil. So yeah, I'll take Kansas City in tonight's game, but we'll see how Mahomes plays. We'll see if Kelsey actually looks. We'll see if Mr. Swift looks how he looks tonight.
He might ball out. He might be like a big
homies. Did y'all see Jason Kelsey's tweet?
No, what was it?
Homie, I retweeted it, bro.
What was it?
Homie. It's
what did it say?
Bro, Jason. I'm talking Jason Kelsey.
Yeah,
he's my big brother.
Bailey, I don't know if you can find it, Bailey. I retweeted it last night, but it was nasty work on our Patreon stream when it came up. Oh, thank you, Leah. Leah, even the woman in the chat called it gay. It's very bad look, homie. I'm gonna be honest. As Bailey tries to pull it up, it's very nasty. I'm gonna be honest. A nasty work for a man to say this. I'm gonna be real.
What did he say?
Homie, he said. Let me just read it verbatim for you. I don't want to like say something allegedly.
I don't want to allege anything.
I'm gonna read it to you, and then Bailey's gonna show you. Okay. This is the most wild start to an NFL season of all time. First play of the game, one player is carted off, the other ejected. I mean, everyone knows you don't spit, you swallow.
Well, I think he's.
Don't you defend it. Don't you defend that.
Defend it, Smitty.
Don't do it, homie.
You defend it, you're swallowing.
Don't fucking do it, homie. Not on the real show. No, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because there's a word. There's a word in there that verifies it.
Let me read it again. Jason Kelsey said, "This is the most wild start to an NFL season of all time." Okay, stop right there. So far, we're good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Google. First play of the game.
We think.
One player is carted off. The other ejected. We're good right now, right? So far.
We're going to see. It depends how you end it, though.
Okay, last one. I mean, everyone knows you don't spit, you swallow, obviously.
Okay, no, he doesn't say obviously. That's the problem. That is the thing that verifies it's gay. He said, obvi, homie. He's a fucking obvi. A fucking center that created the tush push that you couldn't stop. A fucking Hall of Fame center. Nasty tobacco. Fucking blah. Obvi?
Future Hall of Famer, too.
Are you fucking shitting me? Obvi?
Greatest center of all time, arguably.
Matt, go ahead.
You gotta go, Matt. You're the old line. What's up, Matt?
Look, Carl Nesbitt's in the fucking museum somewhere, and it ain't for football. So this is the league's going, and I guess this is just what it is. They're swallowing in Philadelphia, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, man. Do your thing. I'm not here to judge. Just you want to start swallowing shit, that's cool.
I'm not defending. What I'm saying is this. I think Jason Kelsey is saying like women.
No, he's not saying. He's not. You can't say that.
I mean, everyone knows.
Stop thinking it, Smitty. Stop fucking thinking it, optimistic guy.
Come on, man.
He doesn't say women though. Like, let's keep it brass tacks. He don't say women at all. I like my girls to swallow, not spit. Okay, then we're like,
I think that's the joke though.
But we can't think though. He don't say it though. He don't say it.
The phrase everybody knows you swallow. You said that before. That phrase.
What are you thinking about right now? What are you talking about? Come on, dog. Man, just get on the side of the fence with us. It's okay.
Yeah, he has to defend it.
I know you have to defend it because you're like you're the fucking woke part of the show and shit. But God,
I don't get why.
You and JB gotta stop saying that bullshit.
I don't get why though.
There's no gender in his land. There's no gender. Everybody's fucking everybody. everyone's spitting and swallowing. It don't matter what we do.
Yeah, exactly. Leah, thank you, Leah. Smitty. Leah said a man was spitting. It's gay. Like, come on, homie, let's get brass tacks this.
It was a bad joke.
I think both of them suck each other off.
Now we're going too far.
I'm gonna be real. I think the brothers are
who?
The brothers.
Oh my God.
See, Matt, this is why I tried to will us in. Because I think macro. I know where JB's about to go. It's never just one. JB always a little too far, Matt.
That's a little far, but I'm not the. Hey, I'm out. We didn't say that.
We did not say that.
Kelsey said it. We didn't say shit.
That's exactly
right. Hold on, Matt, though. But to go as far as to say, I think the brothers.
I didn't say that. He said that. That one.
But we're on the screen with them now. So when they cut this clip, they're going to assume that me and you are in direct alignment with JB.
I'm not with brother fucking, but other than that, I think that it's.
Hey Matt,
really
I think Jason walked in with fucking the Illuminati herself, Milk of Magnesia.
Oh my God.
She shot his ass. She shot him in the ass with a Pfizer.
He's marrying.
She shot him in the ass with Pfizer. He did a commercial for Pfizer, got $100 million, and then fucking sucked Jason off. I don't know. I think some weird shit's going down in the Kelsey family. I'm gonna keep it real.
Something's happening. I'll tell you. I'm glad that my imagination is off right now, so I don't have to visualize.
Yeah, it's weird. We're moving on amicably. It's a crazy.
What happened in the last 5 minutes?
I don't know, but
Matt, what time is your show coming on today?
At noon.
At noon, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Big Matt and Bailey.
It's going to be the best show of the last show. I haven't decided yet.
We don't know, but either way, you better watch.
All right, Matt. I'm gonna get a couple particular predictions from you on a few particular games, and they're not going to be they're not going to be the crazy game, and everybody wants to know. But college football's here.
I got 3 good college football picks if you want them.
Oh, let's go right now. That's perfect.
You ready?
Yeah, go.
Kansas beats Missouri on the road.
Yeah, I got Kansas going.
Mississippi State beats Arizona State in Starksville.
What?
And South Florida beats Florida in Gainesville.
Ooh, that one, I don't know. It's a pick me for me. I don't know what's right with that one. The battle of Florida.
Missouri's got a backup quarterback. They played nobody first week. Kansas has played twice. They're super physical. That's a rivalry game that hasn't been played in a long time. I'm taking Kansas over Missouri. South Florida was really good last week. I don't believe in Billy Napier in Florida at all. They got to show me. I think they're going to look at this game like, oh, it's South Florida because they're Florida. I'll take South Florida on the road. And Arizona State's going to walk into cowbell hell down there in Starksville, and I just think Mississippi State will find a way to beat them.
My lock pick of the week is, ironically enough, Arizona State big over Mississippi State.
You think that they'll beat them big on the road?
Big. Here's why.
They're good.
After the game last week, if you notice, and obviously the head coach there, I know very well, having coached around him and been with him as a youngster. He motherfucked the whole team, but nobody saw it. And then he said, "Yeah, fucking ring the bell if you want." And he walked off the field. I think he got in their ass all week long. I think it's a serious situation, Arizona State. I think he understands that they can't have these shitty games against mediocre opponents like they did. He's hot. I think they fucking smoke at Mississippi State. That's my lock pick. Just knowing him. That's all I'm saying.
I think they're going to lose. But
y'all should make a little side bet right now on the game.
Right. I'll bet the way. Don't tell me how to bet. I'll bet the way I want to bet. All right. What am I going to bet him?
Trying to add a little controversy to the show.
Venmo me $5.
Here's what I'll do. I'll bet that I'll send 5 of your members your merch. I'll pay for it.
Cool. There you go. And what do I have to do if they lose?
Same thing. Send my members merch. We'll do that.
I could probably do that. I got a bunch of merch and shit.
I could probably do that.
All right, let me get a pick real quick.
I got to call the HR department real quick. Hold on real quick.
Hi,
this is Matt from the HR department. How you doing?
Exactly. That's how I am too. Yeah. Let me sign my own book and mail it too, but so my fucking fans that buy it, by the way. But nobody wants to talk about that. Real quick. James Madison, Louisville. 81 degrees in Louisville. Very interesting game. Jay Madison can put it up. Saban predicted Louisville to win the ACC this year. I like Brom. I played for Brom in the Arena League for the Louisville Fire. Great coach, great dude. I love his offensive mind, quarterback guy. You got anything here? Minus 14.5. Louisville is favored.
I'd probably take the points, but I don't think that they'll beat Louisville.
So you got Louisville. All right. You'll take Madison covering the 14.5.
Yeah.
All right. Duke, Illinois. Very interested in one. Duke's 1-0. It's in Duke, in Durham. Illinois, number 11. Anytime Illinois is ranked high, to me, they come fucking crashing hard. I think this is a trap game. I think Duke is going to at least cover the game. That's my point with Duke and Illinois. I think it's a minus 2.5 Illinois. Minus 2.5 Illinois in Durham. It's a pick-me almost regarding Vegas. I'm going to roll Duke.
Yeah, I'm going to take Illinois. I love Bielema and his mindset, and I think Illinois is a surprise team that gets in the playoff.
And the last one, the rivalry game that's already week 2, Iowa State. Critical game regarding the playoffs, in my opinion. Iowa State minus 3.5 in Ames.
This game is always crazy, bro. It's a pick 'em. I mean, it's either way. I think it's going to be, a one-score game, which is not surprising. It's minus 3. I'll take Iowa State in Ames this year.
Mm-hmm. All right, bet. Happy hunting. Go to Underdog. Use our promo code Coach AB. Get your picks in. Matt, as always, good talk. We'll see you Monday. Happy hunting, happy betting, and go Buffs.
Peace.
Shaun King right around the corner after this commercial break. Hey, well, fuck it. I'll go home tonight. I'll drink my yak and smoke my stick, and I'll get it back cracking.
Hyper focused and blocking out the noise. It's very Belichick Brady-like.
All right, stop. Don't fucking text me either, Dan. Don't fucking text me today either. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've heard, and I don't know how long by any media talking head in my.
Hold on.
Relax.
Slap in the face. Take me out. Take this fuck off the screen, will you, Bailey? The bottom line is the disrespect for what Tom Brady and Belichick did to compare them to a fucking guy who can't hit water if he fell out of a boat consistently with a coach who's fucking on the hot seat every year for some unknown reason. To compare those two to Brady and Belichick is the biggest slap in the face I've ever heard.
Okay,
it's dumber than Mina Kimes cover 2 take.
Wow.
Steve, please bring some balance to this real quick.
It's dumber than Mina Kimes and fucking old boys cover 2 take.
You gotta say it twice.
But is it
couldn't think of his name?
Is it dumber than Arch Manning, number 1 pick, Heisman Trophy front runner before the season?
Yes.
No.
Yes. It might be the dumbest thing.
Now,
it might be.
I will say this in agreement with you in this aspect. Till Jalen Hurts gets to 3 or 4 Super Bowls with Sirianni, it's way premature. Coach, I actually agree with you.
I don't even know if that's the thing. Because, see, Smitty, I argue, because Mahomes has got 3 right now and has been to 5, and I still hold him way down. I think it matters. Like Smitty says, my eyes work. My eyes still work. I don't even know if he goes in this era to 3 or 4. I'm still not putting him even in the fucking conversation. Football was real football then. It matters. My eyes work. This is not the same path taken. This is not the same game. It's not the same rules.
Coach, I'm with you. Look, Coach, do I think Jalen Hurts will ever be in that pantheon of Unitas, Bradshaw, Montana? No. But to defend Jalen Hurts, I don't think anyone can operate that offense the way he does.
No, I
don't think there's 15 other quarterbacks that go to the Eagles and all of a sudden they're just winning. No. What Jalen Hurts is very specific. It's very difficult physically. He's the perfect quarterback for that team.
And I think that's what Dan is saying. Dan's not saying Jalen Hurts is Tom Brady. He's not even saying that Sirianni is Belichick. Like, you're looking at it from individual, comparing their greatness. He's just saying for a modern day standpoint, in terms of how they operate, how Jalen Hurts operates in that system, how methodical they are, how just monotone Jalen is. He never really gives you any real true clickbait, and just their dynamic. He's just saying it's Brady Belichick-esque. No one's going to be like that level. He's just saying from just how they do it, I think. Not yet.
What's up, big dog?
Ironic. Smitty not back, huh? Shaun, Bailey, if you could add that real quick. I want to put this shit to rest with Shaun because I know Shaun's going to agree with me. I know it in my heart. He has to. If Shaun doesn't, I'm smoking one of Shaun's cigars, by the way. Shout out to Shaun King sending me some great sticks. Wednesday is going to be fire, by the way. AJ McCarron, he is crazy. Take a look at this real quick. This is captured after the game last night. Dak Prescott looking back at CeeDee Lamb. Take a look. You know, you should also be looking at Pickens. Have you seen the clips? Bailey, I sent it to you on your DM, Twitter. Have you seen the fucking clips already? Game 1, season 1 of Pickens making business decisions, Shaun?
He was so bad in the run game.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Dog. Oh, my goodness. I saw it live.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, people don't understand, like, we watch a different game than the average person when we're watching a football game. Like, I actually said he's a negative return football player. Like, it was a couple of times if he'd have just strained a little bit and gave some effort, they could have had a couple big explosive runs for sure.
Wait till you see the fucking, like, there's a cut up already. Like, we can make a cut up right now already.
Yeah,
like,
he had the egregious face mask inside the 15 when he was trying to come and dig out the alley guy. But man, CeeDee Lamb, boy, you garbage. I don't want to hear nothing else from you about nothing. You garbage. That's the thing with these wide receivers. They don't want to play in the preseason. You know, he spent the whole offseason getting a back tattoo instead of going to where Jerry Rice grew up and catching bricks. And then he get in Monday Night Football. And I know he had 110 yards receiving, but he single-handedly lost.
Pussy. Look at this pussy Pickens, man. Look at that pussy. He's such a pussy.
It's worse, dog. It was a busted pass play late in the game in the fourth quarter, and Dak had to check it down. And if he blocks anybody, the guy's gonna spring. And he just got out the way. Yeah, Pickens is a negative return player.
So Smitty's hyped on the 7 for 106 or whatever that CeeDee Lamb had.
But CeeDee garbage. CeeDee Lamb garbage.
Sean, now CeeDee Lamb. Hey, Sean, CeeDee Lamb's better than Michael Irvin now, according to Smitty, because he had 7 catches.
Stop lying. Our show is too big to lie now. Like when I first started, we had 100 views, so you could just bullshit, lie, say whatever. Our show is pretty big now. People make articles about what we say, so don't lie and say Darnell said that CeeDee Lamb was better than Michael Irvin. No, I did not say that. I said CeeDee Lamb has to make those big time catches and big time moments 1,000%. A blind man can see that. All I'm saying is he was still, even with that being said, he was the best receiver on the field last night. Even with those drops.
That's not fair.
Even with those drops.
That's not fair. Not fair.
That's
Life ain't fair.
Because the one thing about Jalen Hurts is effective.
You're a liar.
The one thing about Jalen Hurts, as effective as he is at certain things, if you're a wide receiver, you have no chance to be a Ring of Honor, a Hall of Fame player playing with Jalen Hurts.
Oh, he's horrible. I really watched it last night, dog. He's bad, homie.
And listen, I'm a Jalen Hurts fan.
He's a winner.
He's effective in what he does, Smitty.
That's perfect picture. He's a winner.
But stop acting your age. Stop acting your age and focus on what I actually said. Hey, listen, focus on what I actually said. If you're a wide receiver, you have no shot at being a Ring of Honor, a Hall of Fame player, period, playing with Jalen Hurts.
But you'll be a Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, you're right. The team goals, multiple. The team goals you got a chance to accomplish, but boy, individually, hey, AJ Brown will be reading that book again soon on the sideline. You gotta go get that book.
Guaranteed. Like he fucked us last night because I went with you and I took AJ over 69 yards on Underdog, our new proud sponsor, for football picks, and I took over to 69. And I'm like, Sean King doesn't set me up for failure. He only steers me strong, never steers me wrong. First game's AJ Brown. Man, AJ Brown shouldn't even got off the bus. No. He should have got off the bus.
And here's the thing: if AJ would have did what CD did, I would be apologetic. I would say, you know what, we made a bad call. AJ Brown didn't get a target in the game until the last drive of the fourth quarter. Like I'm talking about a target, a ball thrown at him. Did not happen until he caught that one.
He wasn't open. He wasn't open.
Well, you don't crack cocaine.
Jalen Hurts gonna play a smart game. He gonna make the best decision every single play.
See, this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like. See, this is what I don't like. I don't like when you try and angle my words. I said as effective as Jalen Hurts is, I gave him his props. If you're a wide receiver, unless you already statistically are at the spot you need to be at, don't go to Philly.
So I saw an interesting stat. Jalen Hurts' last 16 starts, win-loss column, he's 15-1. Completion percentage, 71%. 8.3 yards attempt, that's kind of low. 38 total touchdowns, 4 turnovers.
Great.
Why'd you bring up those stats?
They're horrible. Homie. That's all that matters, homie.
Horrible stats.
But you still, all that matters. Are you tone deaf?
We call Tom Brady the GOAT, not because he has the prettiest arm, the biggest arm, the most accurate.
Rob Gronkowski,
because he has rings and things. He got rings and things. That's why we call Brady the GOAT.
You know what? As the girls will say, I can't with you.
That was a little hey man day.
Yeah, like if you're not gonna be able to have a candid conversation, nobody's challenged Jalen Hurts' success, his winning gene, none of that. We simply are saying if you play wide receiver in a Jalen Hurts offense, boy, don't have no incentives in your contract. You better get your money up front.
Keep this line. Keep this up.
You're going to be awful.
Sean, no incentive, Sean. You get the all signing bonus.
Bailey, leave this up, Bailey. Leave this up, Bailey.
Hey, JB, you get $5 million if you have more than 5 catches in any game. Nope.
Hey, Sean, let me ask you something real quick. This data, these stat analytical guys, I call them. They're gay. They love the stats.
Say that, please.
They love the stats, Sean. Let me ask you something. You can say it now, by the way.
Stop. You say it too much.
Trump's in office, homie. We're good.
Overuse it though.
So listen, real quick, Sean. Noel Mazzoni came on this show last year and broke this particular thing down. And I want to get your take on it because you know better than most. 71% is okay, boom. If we don't know anything else, 71%, okay, cool. 8.3 yards of a attempt, though, versus 71%. Noel Mazzoni divided that. It don't add up. And, Sean, I know you know where I'm going with it. It don't add up. that means you are check down king. No shit, you're 71% because everything's lateral. Dump it off to Saquon, dump it off here, dump it off there. If he was 64% and average 15 yards an attempt, then we could say, all right, you know what? This motherfucker's doing his thing. There's his fucking passing chart, homie. You can't sit here and tell me he's a top 10 guy and wideouts are going to want to go there.
So hold on. So I don't want to get this misconstrued because I don't want the Sabrina Parrs of the world to attack me on Twitter. I love Jalen Hurts, and I think he's a very effective quarterback. I'm simply saying, if you play wide receiver, you better get your money before you get there. Because you ain't going to get it based on any kind of consistent production with him at quarterback. He doesn't even attempt to push the ball to his outside receivers.
Hey, Trell,
doesn't even cross his line.
Trell, you got to stop, Trell. Because you know why 2 of the times he went to was all-pro is because the other receivers went to play golf. Yeah, you can sit out all pro games now and become
all pro and Pro Bowl not the same, JB. I gotta protect you. All pro and Pro Bowl ain't the same. He said all pro.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Still,
real quick though, I'm kind of fucking with Shaun a little bit. I know what Shaun is saying. We've all come on the show and agreed that Jalen Hurts is limited from a talent standpoint. But only reason why I'm trying to bring a little bit of balance is because we always say that. But at some point though, when he just keeps winning, it's like I got to kind of sit back as a former player myself. Like, hey, he may not look the best. He may not throw the best ball. He may not read. It's a lot of flaws he has. But the main thing is the main thing. He continues to find ways to win. So whatever he's doing, it leads to winning. So it's like it's hard for me to continue to go with Jalen Hurts when what he's doing leads to winning. Like, we can all sit to her blue in the face and say, hey, he needs to throw the ball more, get to A.J. Brown more, throw the dig route more, read it more. But it hasn't mattered. He's 15-1 his last 16 games and won a Super Bowl last year and played in 2. And the other one he played in that he lost him, he outplayed Mahomes. And he was throwing it. So to me, Jalen Hurts, what I'm worried about Jalen Hurts is he's not phenomenal, but he has the it factor. And he does whatever is necessary in that game to win. Because there's been games where he's thrown for like 300 yards and he's thrown it around and he found A.J. Brown and he's flying around. And there's games like last night where he's just running the ball. He's taking what the defense gives him. The defensive ends of the Cowboys were not setting the edge. You had number 41 is doing chop spins to the B gap, leaving the edge wide open. Jalen Hurts is looking like, okay, you're going to give it to me. They're in man coverage, which means all the corners have their back turned to Jalen Hurts. He's fucking walking into the end zone. He's taking what the defense gives him. So at some point, for all the flaws that he has, he does the main thing right, which is win. So I got to give him credit for that.
That was the most unnecessary dissertation we've ever had on the Coach JB and Smitty show.
The fact that he overpassed everything we're just discussing as far as just wideouts not being able to make it and get paid, that's what the mind-boggling part is. Like, he just keeps going over that fact. I led with that. I led with I'm messing with Shaun. I understand what he's saying. We've all said it. That was the first thing I said. But since both of you guys are 50 plus, you have issues with listening and understanding, which it's not my fault. It's not. I'm 31. I'm young. I'm in my prime. You guys are dealing with dementia, so I'm gonna give you guys a pass, and because I understand what you're dealing with. So
we're not 50 plus at all, by the way. We're not
39, and Sean's 50 plus. So
I'm not 50 plus.
Sean's younger than me.
Younger than JB, clown.
Yeah, both look old.
Hey, by the way, I for some reason I can't access the chat, but when it popped up, A.J. Brown got the majority of his production in Tennessee. And when he first came to Philly, it was before Jalen was a starting quarterback. So remember that now. We'll see when this next deal come up.
It's kind of similar to Hollywood Brown and Lamar Jackson. Very similar. He had to get the fuck out because he couldn't get a catch. So anyway,
Hollywood Brown actually had his best years with Lamar Jackson. That's actual fact.
No,
his
with
best
Roman.
Year
with
came
Roman.
with Lamar Jackson. He
with
left
Roman.
for a bigger bag and his
with
Roman,
Roman.
which is
with Roman.
Fact. With Lamar Jackson at quarterback.
With
Lamar
Roman.
Jackson at quarterback who was throwing him the ball.
With Roman
Lamar
at OC.
Jackson at quarterback who was throwing him the ball.
With Roman at OC. Yeah, Roman at OC.
I bet Hollywood Brown looked back. He wish he would have fucking stayed because he sure ain't getting them numbers with Patrick Mahomes. Hello.
Yeah. Exactly. Another overrated guy. So anyway, Sean,
Lamar ain't even played yet, Sean. He's already
damn near making my point for me. So I really don't have
for you. And stop smoking up cigars, it's gonna kill you.
Shaun, let's dive into some stuff real quick. I got to ask you, Bill Belichick banned the Patriots scouts from attending UNC practice to scout.
Is that true?
Play.
Is that true?
That's what it's saying. I've been reading it about a few different places.
It doesn't make any sense, though.
That's what I was going to ask you. Why would this happen?
I mean, first of all, scouts aren't as active, during the season. I mean, you still got regional guys that'll get around, but they aren't as visible, on the campus during the season as they are like after the season is over and in the off season. So it don't really make any sense. And then why?
Yeah, they asked. I guess they tried to. ESPN called, Lombo to ask about it, whatever, and he just literally commented and said, "Good luck," and then hung up the phone. Like that's what he told him when the ESPN tried to question him about it and ask him why.
Now maybe Belichick has like some predetermined protocols, like you got to call 48 hours in advance, or maybe it's some stuff scheduling wise that he has implemented that guys don't like, but. I mean, based on what I saw, hell, who you going to evaluate anyway? Did you see anybody on the North Carolina team look like a potential NFL caliber player? Like, they're awful at every position.
So
what No, go ahead.
Now, what I read, because I'm just trying to read up on it real quick, is that it says one scout said that NFL personnel are only able to watch 3 periods of practice at UNC. And I guess each college program varies when it comes to that, but I guess they said most programs allow scouts to watch full practices, but there's only 3 periods at UNC.
Like I said, he probably got some predetermined protocols that guys don't like.
Yep.
So guys are complaining. But, I mean, what are you really getting from a in-season practice in college? JB, you guys, I don't know if a lot of people know this. You got time limits on collegiate athletes during the season. Was it 20 hours a week, I think?
I think so.
Meetings and practices. So it's not like you're out there that long and doing that much during the season.
I don't know. I don't get it. I'm curious if it's Lombo, though, more than Bill. Because he's the GM. He's a true GM. Garrick's told me some real shit. Like, he's really fucking the GM. Like, he's running it like an NFL franchise. He's firing secretaries. Like, he's running it like a fucking NFL system. So I'm curious if he's not allowing him in.
Lombardi can't get that program right, man. He did a draft show with the best talent evaluator he's ever seen. And he didn't offer me a job when he took it, so I knew he was doomed to fail. Well, shout out to my guy, Lombo.
See, Smitty, that's almost worse than anything I do. Like, damn near. That's worse than anything I do. Bullshit. You want to say, like, respectfully, no offense, whatever you want to say. He does it, and then he, at the end, shout out, though, to my boy Lambo. Like that,
it's definitely a shot. It's definitely a direct shot.
That doesn't make it right what you said, homie. See what I mean?
Shaun has like a politically correct way of making things.
It just sounds like it. He sounds.
Shaun is really good. He's really good at this shit. I've learned that about him. I give credit's due. He's meant for TV. Like, he's good at speaking in a way to where he can like really break you down all the way and talk shit about you. But you won't even notice it live. You gotta sit back after the show like, damn, did Shaun really call me like Shaun called me a bitch, basically. Like he didn't say bitch, but he said everything around it that defines that. Where JB just gonna call you that. So that's the difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least you know where I stand. College football, Shaun. Let's dive into this real quick. K-State edge rusher Shaun Ross was arrested yesterday morning in Crawford County and charged with distributing marijuana, and he is no longer on the Wildcats roster. Where you at with this?
Do you see his mug shot? Can we enlarge that?
Like that motherfucker like that. Like he's on some rock.
Look like he was doing more than just distributing.
It looked like more than just weed too.
Yeah, that's Ready Rock.
I mean, he probably was trying to use it as a conduit to get the way he was trying to get address wise, Yeah, he had typed in 6644 draws, and he thought when he got there to get in the draws, he provided a little marijuana, and they set his dumb ass up.
He needed a conduit to get to where he needs to go. That's what I'm talking about.
He's on something, dog. He's on something.
Because I know a lot of people who, over the years who had to utilize their skills in the sales department. And I'm not here to judge. You just got to be smart about everything that you're doing, and hopefully it's this.
No, this is dumb, Smitty. This is post NIL, Smitty. Cut the. You know what?
I had teammates who sold. I know players who sold weed at the college level.
The post Fox 2025 version of Smitty, man. I look at him, man. Whoever raised you, if they still living, they are rolling their eyes at the way you process information. This is the NIL era. You ain't got no business distributing, selling, nothing.
But JB says it all the time. The average NIL amount is what, JB?
$350.
Like $350, find it out. So most players ain't getting paid a lot of money, Shaun. I know we see all the big numbers. How much majority of the team ain't getting shit. So they still out here struggling, mama on food stamps, and they got to do what they got to do to survive.
So hold on. First of all, if you qualify for food stamps, you qualify for Pell Grant. You're still getting cost of attendance. That in and of itself is damn near 30,000 plus extra on top of the scholarship before you ever talk NIL. Right. So come on now. And how much we didn't get none of that. How much weed you sold at Ball State? Zero.
I got the full Pell Grant. I got the maximum pool of Pell Grant. So
I didn't even get Grant Pell, no less Pell Grant. And I ain't feel the need to go do that.
But to that point, Shaun, on a serious note, I had teammates who were like, their mom made like a little too much money to qualify for the Pell Grant, but they got like 3-4 kids. So like their situation is very similar to like my situation, but because their mom makes, with an extra 20,000 or whatever, that put them out of the situation to get the Pell Grant. So I had teammates who were legit kind of struggling a little bit because like they don't have a Pell Grant, their mom can't give them no money. Where me, my mom didn't make, my parents didn't make no money, and I was, it was me and my little sister, whatever. So I was able to get the maximum shit. So
your coach wasn't a hustler. Your coach wasn't a hustler.
Up my Pell Grant, whatever. So the point is though, I know teammates and stuff in the past who had to do what they had to do. And I'm not saying it's smart. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying I understand. Is all I'm saying.
No kid of mine ever didn't get Pell. Never, ever. Because your coach wasn't a hustler. That's why. He didn't know how to get the kid Pell. Every kid I ever had got Pell.
Really?
I mean, you was dealing with a specific type of individual.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, like for those that don't know,
I ain't gonna give away secrets. I'm just telling you.
Right. Pell Grant is an extra subsidization you get in college, and it comes in an allotment of cash, half first semester, half second semester. But you basically had to qualify for free lunch in high school in order to qualify for Pell Grant. It's like the same kind of
category, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called ability to benefit test.
And I've always had free lunch.
And it's also called independence.
I grew up real poor. Like, people be like,
hey, Shaun, you don't qualify. I'm gonna file your ass as independent, and we're gonna get this thing working. But anyway, that's a whole other story. Let's dive into.
No, Jeremy, you might give out the free game. You say you done coaching. Give out the free game. If you done, you done.
Done coaching don't mean I'm fucking want the FBI knocking at my motherfucking door. Snitch.
FBI?
Yeah, snitch ass.
Statute of limitations.
You just talked about snitching yesterday, homie.
Statute of limitations.
Oh, snitch me out.
When you told on yourself.
IRS and FBI, homie.
You told on yourself.
I can't say nothing. I can't get on Smitty this time because I yelled out your city the other day.
Your full address the other day. Fucking 4275 Riverside Lane. Right there. Make that left.
First of all, I didn't.
How about a reindeer?
You know what? I'm sick of you.
Go have some avocado toast, motherfucker.
Lucky he don't have Smitty sexuals. Because if he has Smitty sexuals,
he does. He has a Smitty sexual following lately.
It's a small group, Shaun, but it's fucking building. It's built. Hey, y'all, if you Team Smitty, put a hashtag Team Smitty in the chat right now.
Well, there's nobody here in this chat. I'm talking about social media, not on here.
In this chat. Watch it.
I can't even pull my chat up.
The Boost Mobile shit with Smitty's backdrop, your internet, like we gotta fix this. We want to be the best show and biggest show. We gotta fix your backdrop, your internet. Like,
hey, I'm getting.
It's really BPS. It's really.
I'm under construction right now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I have this situation to set up looking more authentic here.
Jamie, you supposed to give me your house anyway, but that's another conversation.
Let's dive into tonight's game, Shaun, real quick. In Brazil, I don't get it still, but anyway, in Brazil, where are we at? Chiefs, Chargers, AFC West showdown. Let's talk some betting because we're going to go right into college football after this, your wheelhouse. I'm going to go Chargers tonight because if they don't get them now, they're not going to get them later. So that's just my mindset going into this game. That's where I'm at.
I wasn't on Wednesday, so I could not give out the Cowboys +8, but I did win my first NFL wager of the year. So I made a little money. I would have made a lot of money if Jalen Hurts decided that wide receiver is a position that should be targeted when throwing the football. For some reason, he chose not to last night, so all the A.J. Brown pops lost. I will be on the Chargers plus the points tonight. I think they've got the right style to give Kansas City problems. Najee Harris is supposedly healthy. I think him and Amari Hampton give Harbaugh the talent and the power in the backfield to do what he wants to do, which is run the ball and play defense. I think it hides the fact that they're not super talented at wide receiver. I know Ladd McConkey is productive, but from a talent standpoint, he's not elite. I know they got Keenan Allen back, but Keenan Allen is me and JB's age, so I don't know how much he got left in the tank. But I like the Chargers to find a way to keep it close, potentially win it. But I think I'm gonna take the points with the Chargers.
I want to go with the Chargers, man, but I think I'm gonna go with the Chiefs money line. It's hard to bet against them. Mahomes is 6-1 in week 1 throughout his career. Only loss came to the Detroit Lions in 2023. I'm just gonna lean into the fact that the Chiefs typically don't lose in week 1, and I'm gonna go with Andy Reid. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. I'm gonna go money line.
It's tough to go against them, but scared money don't make money. I think Mahomes are like 10-2 or 11-1 versus the Chargers. Listen, he owns the Chargers. I get it. Andy Reid really owns the Chargers, though. That's really what it comes down to if you go back to his Eagle days. I'm going to roll with the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers, though.
Everything you just said says Chiefs to win, and then you went opposite.
That's why
everybody don't make money, but done money don't make money either.
I tell you that. That's why I'm going opposite. I'm just telling you. Because it ain't a big wager, but I can win some money going the other way. That's all I'm saying.
I think what we've seen from these games in these Central Latin American countries, they haven't figured out the footing yet. The grass they play on is made for 150, 170 pound soccer players. And so in a game where the footing could be an issue, I just think the Chargers with those two backs now can find a way to have more success and keep the game close. Listen, the Chargers don't have to win to cover.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, let's start. Before we end with the NFL with you, let's go back into college football because there's some games on that we're going to go through real quick. And we're going to start with this ACC showdown, or not showdown of the ACC, but an ACC team that is predicted to be a top finisher, Louisville. Louisville, James Madison. Is this a scary game for Louisville? James Madison can score points. Steve Kim said he's rolling with James Madison to cover the 14.5. Where you at with Louisville? Are they in trouble?
Big Jeff Brom fan. I didn't get a chance to watch Louisville in the opener, so this will be my first exposure to Louisville. So I'm not going to get involved betting-wise in the game. I personally, as an AD, would not have James Madison on my schedule. If I'm going to play a non-big-time attractive brand, then I'm not going to play one that might be just as good and could beat me. So we'll find out a lot about both squads. I know Cignetti left and went to Indiana a year before last and took a lot of that James Madison talent. So I got to see if James Madison still living on that reputation or is this year's squad legit. So full context, I haven't watched either team yet, so I'm just going to watch the game Saturday.
All right, let's go to your basketball school, Duke. The Duke Blue Devils at home play the number 11 ranked Illinois, who's got a lot of hype behind them. A lot of sharp money coming in on Duke right now. I'm rolling with Duke. It's Illinois -2.5. I think this is a trap game for an Illinois hyped up team that's this highly ranked under Bielema. I like Brett, but they choke a lot of games that they shouldn't lose, and they find a way to lose them. I'm rolling with Duke here to win by 3 out of field goal. That's where I'm going with it. Duke and Illinois, Shaun.
I haven't bet it yet. I don't know what the total is, but I probably would lean to the over.
49.5.
49.5?
Yep.
I probably would lean to the over. I mean, this is why Duke paid Darian Mensah $4 million a year for this kind of game. If you look at the second half of Elon, he played really, really good. Although quarterback in Illinois, I like a lot too. A lot of people are high on Illinois. Again, here's how I bet college football. I tend to not back a team until I've seen them play. So it's hard in week one with the games we had going to have any ancillary games on the TV. You know what I mean? It's hard to have Duke Elon on the TV with the slate we had week one. So
no doubt.
I won't get involved, but I would lean Duke. I think it's in Durham, right?
Yes.
And they're a home underdog. I would lean Duke in the points, but off the top of my head, I would be thinking over in that game.
Yeah. All right. Let me dive into Iowa State. Rivalry game, obviously, early on in Ames. Iowa State minus 3.5. Over under 42.5. Iowa State.
This is a game I already played. It's one of my bigger bets this week. I took Iowa money line. I said in the opener in Ireland, Iowa State's vulnerable. Iowa, again, has another great running back, Xavier Williams. He'll be effective. Mark Gronkowski didn't play good or even play effectively in week one. He transferred from San Diego State, but he's a better player than that. So I hate to go against my guy, Rocco Beck, but I'm going Iowa money line in this. I'm high on Ferentz's team this year. I took him over 7.5 wins to start the season. So this is a game I had circled. I'm not even going to take the points. I'm going to take the money line. I think the Hawkeyes go to Ames and win outright.
All right. Smitty, Shaun, very interesting one. I think it's a trap game. SMU minus 2.5 versus Baylor. Over under 63.5. Very tricky over under as well. Both teams known for scoring. I think that's a trap.
I'm staying away from that one, Ollie.
Yeah, SMU is trap game in my opinion. I think Baylor is going to upset them.
Baylor's a weird team because I watched every second of Baylor Auburn, and Baylor looks like a high-end top 5 team in the country just from a body type standpoint. But God, defensively they can't tackle. They couldn't defend the run against Auburn. But a lot of it was because Jackson Arnold and his legs. So I'm going to go back to the well one more time with Baylor, and I would ride with Baylor in this contest. Although you got to be, excited if you're an SMU backer for the job that what's the old boy's name? He was the OC at Miami. He's the head coach at SMU.
Yeah,
Rhett something.
Rhett
Lashley.
Lashley.
Yeah, you got to be excited with the job he's done in a short period of time.
All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Oregon, Oklahoma State. Oregon minus 28.5.
Oregon covers. Oklahoma State's trash. Gundy will be fired by the end of the season. He won't be fired. He will retire at the end of this season.
That's a crazy line to see. Oklahoma State 20.
Oklahoma State's trash.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. Like, how bad have they fallen? Is that really that? Like, that's
Gundy got donkey kicked last year and they ruined him.
Hey, by the way, just a sidebar for you guys that bet NFL props or play fantasy football. Ollie Gordon, coming into the year last year, was picked to be a Heisman candidate. And I think he was injured in a bad Oklahoma State team, kind of was forgotten about. Late draft pick, if drafted at all. Somebody to watch in Miami. A Chains battling some like soft tissue injuries. Raheem Mostert's in Vegas now at the Raiders. Ollie Gordon might be a guy to stash or keep your eye on for player props, like an anytime touchdown kind of thing. I think some value with him lies there with the Dolphins.
All right, here's the last few games that are interesting. First of all, we got Kentucky, Ole Miss. Kentucky got that done last year. Ole Miss looking for some revenge. Ole Miss minus 8.5. I'm taking the over all day long in this game, 50.5. I'm taking Ole Miss to get revenge.
Where's the game?
It's in Lexington.
I'm going home dog. I go Kentucky plus the points.
Points.
Ole Miss may find a way to win it, but I think Kentucky is a little better than people think this year. I think they can keep this game close. I'll go Kentucky plus the points.
KU, Missouri, the rival, borderline rival. Where you at? KU, I have winning that whole conference. I think KU with their quarterback. I like Daniels. When he's healthy, I think KU is as good as anybody. I have them as a playoff team this year. Preseason, I already picked them as a playoff team. I'm going with KU heavy this year. Mizzou -6.5. Very interesting. 51.5 over under. Where you at? In Columbia.
Did you see the interview that the Missouri guy did when the female reporter, she sounds like she was a college girl, asked him like, what did he mean by we got some dogs? And he stumbled over his words for like 2 minutes. That's the kind of guys I want on my football team. Guys that aren't articulate. The only way to success and financial independence is football. I'm going Missouri to cover this number. That's how I like my defensive guys. I don't like them all sweet talking like Smitty, put words together, put, nouns and verbs and adjectives and make complete sentences. No, I like them just like that. I'm going Missouri.
I had a D coordinator once say, he said, I like all my linebackers have dreads. I'm going to leave it at that.
I'm with Shaun. I want the.
By the way, Jaden Daniels the oldest me and JB. He got to be pushing 30.
He been in college for a long time.
I
think my senior year, it was his freshman year.
Yeah, he been forever.
All right. Oklahoma, Michigan, man.
Hey, I've got Oklahoma pre-flop to win the SEC. I've got Mateen, a Heisman bet. I'm going to make an announcement here. I didn't get a chance to say this before the year. Mateen is the best. I think that's how you say his name. The transfer quarterback. Mateer is the best quarterback in the country, in my opinion. I
have him in my top 3.
Hey, I was very impressed with Bryce Underwood, but this is in Norman. I think everybody inside of the Sooner bubble knows how good this team can be. I think the rest of the country is going to find out. I've got Oklahoma in a statement win.
I'm not a believer in their head coach. I'm a believer in him as a defensive play caller, JUCO legend, love him to death. I'm not a believer as a head coach.
That's why I like them, though, because they were rock solid on defense last year. Venables is really good on defense. Now they brought in a quarterback that can make his offense do what it needs to do. That's why I'm so high on them. I'm just telling you, Oklahoma makes a statement game. You
got Oklahoma in the playoffs this year.
I got them to win the SEC. I got them to win the Natty. I got Mateer to win the Heisman. I backed 2 teams, Clemson and Oklahoma. Those are the teams that I got the big picture future bets on. I took Arizona State to win the Big 12. I took USC to win the Big 10. I hadn't had a chance to tell you guys that. I think the quarterback, Malava, how do you say it? He's one of the top 3-4 quarterbacks in the country. Now, I don't know if USC physical enough on defense to navigate the Big 10, but they got a shot in every game because of that QB.
So you think USC's for real now?
I think they finally got the QB.
Ooh, JB, Lincoln Riley might figure this thing out. I know you ain't been a believer. He might have figured this thing out, homie.
Wishing one hand, shit in the other one. Let me ask you this real quick. UCLA in your backyard, UNLV. Very interesting game because if Deshaun Foster loses this one, the alarms are going to be sounding in Westwood.
Sound the alarms. I'm never backing a Nico team ever. UNLV by margin. I'm not backing Nico. Boy, that boy.
So you saying Nico could be on the damn. He can be on Texas right now. He could be on whatever, Georgia. You ain't backing him.
Not at all.
All right.
JB, what's your thoughts on that?
Let's get into Sunday's NFL slate. We got Bucks, Falcons, NFC South showdown real quick. I need to talk to Shaun after this, but real quick, where you at? NFC South, Bucks, Falcons, go.
I think the Falcons are much improved, but I'm a Buck for life, baby. We got one of the top 6 quarterbacks in football currently in Baker Mayfield at 100%. We upgraded at receiver. We got Abuka. We do got some injuries. I don't think Chris Godwin is playing. The McMillan kid from Washington, I think, is out for the year. So we got some guys banged up, and Atlanta's better. So we'll see. I'm going Bucks, though.
Tampa -1.5.
I'm going Bucks.
Bengals Browns, another rivalry start. North, AFC North, Cincy -5.5. In Cleveland, sorry.
Go. I'm going to bet the over in every Bengals game until I lose.
48.5. All right, got you. I'm with you. Dolphins, Colts. Smitty's Colts, -1.5, 46.5 in Lincoln, Lucas Oil, I mean. Dolphins are soft. We'll see if they've changed anything up front. The head coach is the same last time I checked, though. I'm rolling Colts here. What do you got?
I'm not going to make a play here until I see where Tyreek Hill is. If I remember correct, he was probable, questionable, back and forth. I'm gonna take the Dolphins in this game. I kind of think they're at their best when they're at their healthiest. And you're never more healthy than you are in week 1. Like, once they get a little banged up and that speed diminishes in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And listen, a chain is battling some stuff and Tyreek is battling some stuff, so they might not be full throttle already. But if I'm going to back them at all this year, I'm taking them week 1. Daniel Jones is liable to do some good and some bad. Hopefully he does the bad at the right time for my bet.
All right. Raiders, Patriots in Foxborough. Pete Carroll returns where he started as an NFL coach. It's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see this Raider team, and I'm curious to see Vrabel-led New England. New England -2.5 at home.
So I won't bet this game because I got to see it. But I've got an inkling that the Patriots are a playoff team. I really like Vrabel. With all the fanfare around Shador and Shador and his situation and Jaden Daniels' success, people really have overlooked how much progress Drake May seemed to have made at the end of last year. So I think Drake May's kind of going to introduce himself as one of these elite young players. So I'm backing the Patriots, but I got to see the Raiders because they kind of got like the style team that Carroll loves. You know, they got a backfield with Genty, Raheem Mostert, Zamir White. They got an elite tight end with Bowers, you know, so they can kind of play field position, offense. Max Crosby and those guys get out to the quarterback. I'm going to watch the game, but big picture, I'm high on the Patriots.
All right. Cardinal Saints.
Oh, this is my picking. I played Circus Survivor. So you got to pick one team to win a week, but you can't use them again. I'm using Arizona. I swear, Kyler Murray, if you go out there with that bullshit, I will be at the Phoenix airport when y'all get back from New Orleans.
Kyler gonna ball out this year.
I'm rolling with the Cardinals.
Kyler balling out this year, Shaun. Trust me.
Okay.
Bailey, take Shaun and I out real quick. I need to call him real quick. Smitty, you got solo for 1 minute. I need to call Shaun real quick off the air, and then we'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Hey, I got this. I'm going to keep the things rolling and keep going down the different games. Let me pull up my NFL schedule because I have the college schedule going right now. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, become a member right now if you haven't became one. Okay, next up, man, what we got? We got Broncos Titans. We got Bailey's Titans against the Broncos. Broncos are at home. Cam Ward's first game in the NFL. I think it's going to be a closer game than what people think. But first game in the league, man, I'm not expecting – I can't put all that pressure on Cam Ward. I got to go with the Broncos here. They're established. They've been kind of rebuilding their team over the last couple of years. Bo Nix had a big-time season last year. Him and Sean Payton have this real kind of similar connection as to what Payton had with Breeze. That defense is good. You got the reigning Defensive Player of the Year over there and Patrick Surtain as well. So I got the Broncos winning that game myself. Oh, JB's back.
We're back.
You all right?
Yeah, Shaun's back. We're good.
Get out of our business, man.
Was it some money conversations or something? Or was it?
Get out of our business, dog.
Oh, if it got something to do with money, I need to be on the.
I know you raised by good stock. They say you to be seen, not heard at times, youngster.
Where's the good looking one? When did she make that comment?
Why are you worried about that?
Nah, this is so we can put it together. Okay, so it was 8:40. Oh, that means
So she said, "Where's the good-looking one?" When we left.
But nah, it's 8:45 right now. This is 8:45. So she put it when you were here. Maybe she's talking about like Steve Kim or somebody who hasn't been on today, or maybe Big Mac.
No, she's talking about me. So let's move on.
You haven't got her number yet.
Hey, Jet Steelers, Shaun. Real quick, what do you expect?
That's an easy one. That's easy.
Really?
Steelers in a blowout.
Really?
Yeah. It's a wrap.
Again, I won't. So I like full context when we go through these games. I don't mind talking about games. I will not bet this game. I have no idea what the Jets are on defense. None.
I know.
I don't. As far as good, bad, average, below average, above, I have no idea what the Jets are on defense. I don't know what the Pittsburgh Steelers are on the offensive line. So those are the two things that I'll be focused on watching this game. Can the Steelers pass protect and move the line of scrimmage so that Jaylen Warren and that run game can be effective? And what are the Jets in 2025 defensively?
What do you expect for Justin though? You think he's gonna be different?
Justin's gonna throw for 175 yards. He's gonna rush for 57 yards and a touchdown, and his team will be in it. He'll probably miss Garrett Wilson wide open twice. Then he'll probably scramble around and make an MVP play, to somebody else.
And what about Aaron?
Aaron is actually as old as me and JP, I think. Who knows?
Like literally as old.
Who knows? Oh, man.
All right. Giants Commanders. I think the Giant team is much, much improved. I think their D-line.
I think the Giants are live. I'm taking the Giants plus the points here. Like I wish they were playing any quarterback in the quarterback room but Russ Wilson. So that's why I won't take a money line. But I think the Giants are live in this game. I really do.
I do too. The Giants are a team that I don't think it's gonna be an easy out all season long. I think it's.
I agree with that.
They play the Cowboys next, Smitty. They play the Cowboys next after this week, and it's going to be very interesting if the Cowboys start off 0-2. It's going to be very interesting.
Giants have the most talented D-line in football.
No, that's what I said.
Their front four is scary. They got, I think Malik Neighbors from a talent standpoint offensively can be one of the best receiver in the league, like in the next couple of years. I know you don't love Russ, but we saw Russ last year, at least for first half of the season, do some good things. You know what I'm saying? So
Justin Fields started for the first half of the season, and the
first half that Russ was playing,
Steelers were better. Until Russ shows me that he's not a broke down miniature version of Jalen Hurts, I'm not backing Russ to win any games. Like Russ is just like Jalen. Russ refuses to throw the ball down the field. He is not as athletic and mobile as Jalen is now because he's older. Like Russ is check down Charlie. When you watch, I hope he's changed. I hope Daboll has gotten him to open his eyes. But man, Russ refuses. First of all, he's not throwing the ball in the middle of the field, period. If he does throw it down the field, it's like a play action, something outside the hashes. Like if he don't get over that hump, and it just pains me because Jameis is the polar opposite. Jameis. Malik Neighbors might win MVP if they started Jameis. And then
Smitty.
Jackson Dart is way more talented than
Smitty, Cat. You know why? Because he won Jameis Winston in the game so bad, homie.
Oh, I didn't even put it together. I was microing that, JB. I was microing that.
No. I don't even know if Jameis is the backup. If somehow in Russ, they might go to Jackson Dart.
They are.
Back in the days, they used to say that Russ had the most accurate deep ball in the game.
Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again.
Some people think
back in the day, Russ.
Some people out there have DM'd me and said that they actually think you're Jameis Winston's agent.
Who, Shaun?
Well, then I deserve some reparations then because I ain't seen a damn penny. And he don't touch a bunch of money.
One of our members got a question, Shaun, for you. It says, Shaun, why are you hating on the black QBs?
D. Jones is a brother, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not even going to get that response. I know who D. Jones is. D. Jones, you're going to get the pause. Next time we do a poker night at JV House, it's on and popping.
And D. Jones from Florida.
So he know what D. Pause mean.
Titans Broncos. Very interesting to see your boy Cam Ward's debut against a pretty damn good Denver defense. Denver -8.5.
This has blowout written all over it. Oh, man. Denver defensively is even better, more talented than they were last year. Like, they have a shot to be like a all-time great defense. They added Evan Ingram, who's a perfect fit to go along. They drafted R.J. Harvey. Oh, man, the running back. And I don't really love Bo Nix, but I love Sean Payton's ability to develop quarterbacks. So I kind of meet in the middle. Tough start for Cam Ward. Tough start on the road for Cam Ward. I don't generally lay numbers like this in the NFL, but I would be comfortable taking Denver minus the points.
Let's get the shittiest game of the weekend out the way right now. Jaguars versus the Panthers.
This ain't shitty. Like, if you're a Jaguar fan, you're trying to figure out, did we really blow $200 million on Trevor Lawrence? Like, it's a lot of reasons if you a Jaguar fan to be locked into this game. I mean,
if you're a Panther fan, is Bryce Young? Is he like? Are we gonna see the Bama Bryce Young? We saw some good things last year, a few games last year. Like, is Bryce Young better?
I think
all your those storylines are cute, but the game itself is the shittiest of the weekend. Let's get to brass tacks here. Fuck all that other shit.
No. You got to find value of other
people. None of us are fans of the Panthers or the Jags.
Seen it quick. Come on the show every week.
It don't matter. The team's shitty.
Hey, one of my. I can't even call it one of my greatest calls because I consider myself such an elite evaluator. I'm right so often. Never forget, I said before last year's draft, Brian Thomas Jr. was the best wide receiver in that draft.
And I give you credit for that. You did say that. You did say
so
that.
So now I get to see Travis Hunter does the elite playmaking that we saw in college translate to the National Football League. T-Mac's a guy that thought he should have been a top 5 pick. Dropped a little in the draft. Does he give Carolina that extra punch they need to take the next step? Chuba Hubbard has kind of cemented himself as a legit. But like it's some storylines in that game, JB, if you love football, where if I was in a bar in Carolina or Jacksonville, I wouldn't be upset if that's the only game they had on.
For sure, like the post-game interview. What would Xavier Legette say? Like, there's storylines all throughout.
By the way, can I say something about Xavier Legette?
Please.
Xavier Legette, not just because he went to South Carolina, but because of his skill set, can have a Deebo Samuel impact. But he got to get somewhere where they know how to use him. He's not a normal Z or X. Neither is Deebo, where you just line him up and he runs a route tree.
What have we done?
Why are you shaking your head and rolling your eyes over there, man?
He doesn't love football, Shaun, like me and you, like you and I.
No, you haven't mentioned anything about football. You want all these side stories. You're worried about the fucking possum this motherfucker's going to catch on Instagram, homie. You're not talking about no fucking football. You wanted the side story of these weirdo fucks.
Everything Shaun said was
carrying a doll in Alabama and fucking nails painted. Shaun's favorite basketball players from Duke is at the 76ers. He got a whole fucking nail line.
No, don't do that.
Smitty said post-game talk. He said the storyline of what Legette's gonna say and how he said, don't motherfucker. Like, we worried about that shit over the fucking catches he's gonna have.
First of all, I took it to football and made a good comparison. And said, not just because he's from South Carolina, his skill set is very Deebo Samuel-like. They got to figure out how to use him and implement him. And secondly, I ain't with this alternative lifestyle as presentation these young boys got. So don't ever group me in that space again. Please, sir, kindly, thank you.
What does alternative lifestyle mean to you?
When you're a male and you paint your fingernails and you walk around with teddy bears and you do all this eclectic feminine type shit, I'm not I'm not for any of that.
Hey, Shaun, I had a broad on my show last night on Patreon.
She didn't show no titties.
And I asked her, I said, hey, can you draw an O line on the board? She drew a circle and a line through it.
I like that. Well, at least she got a sense of humor, though. I like that.
No, she wouldn't say that's really what she thought. That's a fucking real female. That's what the point was.
But I'd rather that than just, I don't know.
Yeah, she didn't want nothing to do with football, by the way. She wanted to, like, fuck and cook and, like, you know what I mean? But anyway.
She didn't do nothing last night. She didn't do nothing last night.
Well, we did something, but just not on camera. Let's dive into this for 49ers Seahawks game, NFC West showdown. Frisco -1.5. I'm not a believer in Frisco this year. I think they lost too much. I think Seattle will be better than people think. It's in Seattle. I'm rolling Seahawks game 1, Shaun.
So I want to make another prognostication. If he stays healthy, Ricky Pearsall, however you say his name, will be a Pro Bowl wide receiver for the NFC at the end of this season.
The kid that got shot?
Yeah. I say it if he stays healthy. You got to dodge bullets, dodge injury. And the Niners are snake bit, dog. For whatever reason.
Man.
The Niners are snake bit, dog. Like, if you want to get some kind of injury, go play for San Francisco. Like, good Lord. They train staff earning every penny. But
think Ricky Pearsall is going to emerge as an elite type wide receiver this year. So
there's only a
Nobody's
couple white guys I really ever liked. He's not one of them.
Nobody's talking about the Niners this year too, which I think is good for them. Like they're really under the radar.
He's already hurt, Smitty.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
but stick a fork in him. By
they
the
got
way,
Brian Robinson over there.
CMC.
They got two guys who's been shot the last 2 years.
Yes, Christian McCaffrey. He's stick a fork in him.
Are you just
no, real
no,
shit.
He's hurt for real. He's
hurt, homie. Real shit. He's hurt.
He's not playing?
I don't think so.
That hasn't been confirmed, but he's hurt.
It's a game time decision. Either way, that means he ain't healthy.
He's not healthy. Put it like that.
You know what?
He's not healthy.
This is why I stayed away from McCaffrey. I interned in Carolina.
In fantasy, me too. I didn't pick him in fantasy either.
McCaffrey is one of those guys that's like, he's almost like a scientist as an athlete. Like he's one of those guys that monitors the amount of pieces of chicken he eats, how many granules of rice, like the actual water consumption. Like he one of them cats. And so once he got this next big deal and got married, in the back of my mind, I'm just like,
And he didn't invite the homies.
Is Christian really like? Does he really care at this point about being a great football player? Like, so I was worried. So
we had his dad on the show, so we're big supporters of the McCaffreys. We root for him.
Me too. I'm a big fan.
Get the McCaffrey bites.
I think
the balls.
I think for your body to withstand certain things, you got to expose it to certain stuff.
All right.
Like when you only put healthy stuff in your body, I don't think you can handle a whole lot of adversity.
Yeah.
You need some pork. You need some
Yeah. You need Taco Bell and weed, homie. You need Taco Bell and weed. You need Taco Bell and weed. You need Taco Bell.
Yeah, you need a few not your Bill Grandes and Baja Blast and stuff.
Gotta tighten your body's toughness up.
You need some Louis burger. All right, Louis, Lions, Packers, NFC North showdown. Green Bay -1.5. Great first week. Real quick, let's get through these last 3 games because we got to roll.
Big fan of Matthew Golden, the Texas receiver. I think he was the best receiver in this draft. But I'm going Lions here. I think people are underestimating Detroit. And until I see them decline, I'm not going to buy into their demise. So Jordan Love, for whatever reason, played awful last year, hesitant to throw the ball down the field. One thing I'm going to watch with him, JB, he doesn't throw anything with velocity all of a sudden.
I know.
Like he's afraid to step
like Hurts.
Yeah, so I'm taking the Lions. I think the Lions get it done.
I got the Packers winning. I think the defense is going to be phenomenal. Michael Parsons is going to show up.
I don't believe that.
3 sacks. I don't know what it's like under over is or whatever for sacks, but I would go, if it's 2.5, I would go over in this first game.
Texans, Rams, big game. Right here in Inglewood, right up the street. Smitty lives on 37-8 Prairie, right around the corner from the stadium. The Rams, Texans.
He's right there, Moreno Valley, over there by the gas station on the corner. You said what?
LA Rams -3.5. Shaun, where you at?
I'm going Texans here.
I'll put your zip code in next.
I'm going Texans.
You're going
I don't love the Texans as much because Joe Mixon isn't available and he's such a big part of what they do.
Second floor.
But I believe in DeMeco Ryans, and I think they're going to have some things for Stafford. I'm going Texans plus the points.
I'm taking Stafford 3 touchdowns.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Because Texans are banged up secondary. Texans are banged up in the secondary.
Stafford's banged up.
What?
Ain't Stafford banged up? Like his back.
It's all cap. That's Sean McVay. That's Sean McVay.
Yeah. He's been playing.
Yeah, Sean Mike Bundy, man. Shout out to Mike Bundy once again.
Mike Bundy gave us thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I cannot find the chat, dog.
We need like, boy, we had 10 Mike Bundy. We might have something going.
Sean, Ravens, Bills, Sean, right out the gate. Last 2 MVPs, Ravens, Bills. They ended the season last year in the playoffs. Baltimore -1.5 in Orchard Park. Go.
I'm going Lamar Jackson gets a little early season get back. I'm going Ravens.
I'm going Bills.
I'm going Ravens too. I'm going Ravens too, actually.
I'm going Bills big.
Ravens very, very motivated, really motivated.
I'm going white. I'm going white quarterback big.
Wide receiver. He got his best receiver back in Flowers, who was hurt in the playoffs, unfortunately, which really hurt him, really cost him. Andrews gonna have a bounce back. Derrick Henry's about to have another big time year. He's healthy. I like the Ravens in this game.
I'm going white quarterback big. Monday night, I'll be doing that on Another titties and tequila right here, Monday Night Football. Vikings Bears. Caleb Williams returns to play Minnesota, and your guy JJ McCarthy go Minnesota -1.5.
I am actually going Chicago. I think Ben Johnson, with this amount of preparation time, is going to dial up some stuff. He's very familiar with the Vikings defense, having been at Detroit. I think we'll see the best version of Caleb Williams. I'm going Chicago. I think Chicago's not just going to win, JB. I actually have Chicago to win the division. I don't know if I love that as much since Parsons is in Green Bay, but I think Chicago's going to win and look really spectacular in winning.
So you're a believer in Caleb Williams? Like, fuck the nails, fuck all that.
No. I didn't go that far yet. This is a one-off thing.
But how do you have them winning the division if the quarterback plays bad? Two things can't be true.
No, but I believe in Ben Johnson.
Right. So I'm saying you. All right. Let me rephrase.
It's like Andy Reid and Mahomes. That's what he's saying.
You believe in Ben Johnson enough that he'll make up for the flaws of Caleb Williams, basically.
I believe in
like
Ben
Andy
Johnson
Reid and Mahomes, homie.
I believe in Ben Johnson enough to think that there was value in the number that I got with the Bears to win the division. Considering this is McCarthy's first year starting, I'm selling all of my Jordan Love stock, and Detroit is replacing two coordinators. Like, when you look at this Chicago offense, Loveland, Kmet, DJ Moore, Zacchaeus, Roma Dunze, like, they got a lot of weapons.
They got O-line protection this offseason.
Yeah, and Ben Johnson knows how to implement, those skill sets and put them in positions to do what they're good at. So I could be wrong. I'm not saying go out and sell your whole portfolio and transfer it to Bears stock, but I bought a little. You know what I mean?
Hey, everybody out there.
I'm with you.
Hey, you guys, member up on Patreon because I probably go live tonight as well on Patreon.
I'm going live tonight too on Patreon. I'm gonna do my whole stuff Patreon when you on there.
By the way, it's 9:00 on YouTube, so I'll see you guys on Monday.
See you Monday. Appreciate you guys.
You're right.
Peace.
We'll get paid for overtime.
You do.
I don't actually.
You need to.
You never gave me overtime money.
Because you need to, but you don't do nothing. That's why.
What do you do?
You come in late, leave early.
I come here right on time and then leave here right on time.
I gotta piss.
Everything.
I gotta piss almost as bad as any time I've ever had to piss.
Really? Like scale to 1 to 10, it's like an 11?
Yeah. So I gotta piss real quick and then I gotta go on Whitlock.
Explain the feeling of the piss.
I can't explain the feeling of it.
No, I don't think people understand. You said this is the worst piss you've ever had in your life. And you're almost 50. So that's a lot of pisses. So I'm just curious.
Because when you fuck a lot overnight, you got a lot after to clear out any things.
But you're supposed to piss immediately after. Are you saying you fucked and went straight to sleep?
I did go to sleep, but I got pissed overnight though. I pissed in the middle.
That's how you get a UTI. That's how you get an STI. You have to piss. That's
especially in a jacuzzi. When you're fucking in a jacuzzi. Yeah.
I hope you ain't got nothing on me.
Huh?
You might. I'm not trying to be like what's in your life, but you might. You might be burning. You might have something now.
A lot of people were commenting on the old girl's outfit that I purchased all that myself. That was my outfit design.
You did a good job with that, but the problem is people in the chat were concerned.
Anyway, we'll see you Monday. We'll see you Monday. Keep tuning in. All you guys keep tuning in. Become a member of Patreon. I'll be going live tonight for the Chiefs game in my Queendom shirt. So pound that like, subscribe. Catch me on Whitlock in about 8 minutes. We'll see you guys on Monday. Smitty, Bailey, everybody else, Paris. We'll see you Monday. Much love. Peace.